Welcome to another PNW Warlord streaming battle report. Today we are bringing to you some diversity from our usual streams. And we have Cole again joining us. He played Blood Angels with us on Monday, but now he's going to play his CSM, which are Night Lords.
Night Lords Jason, yeah.
Night Lords adjacent, as they don't really get to have their own abilities right at this point in time.
Unfortunately not, no.
But it'll be cool to see. They'll be our first time we have CSM take the field here. I will be also playing, for my first time playing them, DRUKARI. I'll be playing them tomorrow as well against Custodes. Yeah, I'll be playing DRUKARI today. It's a pretty interesting list. I mean, it's pretty, other than the flyer, very reminiscent of what the meta was when DRUKARI were good in 9th.
It's like the diverse part of the cabal and which portions of the army.
Yeah, so that should be pretty interesting seeing.
Only thing you're missing is some racks and some stuff.
And I don't have a Kilubus, so.
Yeah. Then again, the Kilubus is kind of dead, unfortunately, which is unfortunate because I really like that unit. That was one of my favorite ones. When I was looking at getting into DRUKARI.
Yep. But, so I just took Lilith. So I've got all the biggies. I got Lilith, Drazar. I don't have Rekareth.
Uriel Rekareth.
Yeah, I don't have him. So I just brought an Archeon today. So, but yeah, we got all the cool stuff. Gonna see how it goes. But we're gonna also be messing around with the new Warhammer app. So hopefully that will be as awesome as I think it has been. So
I personally have been really enjoying it. I have not run into very many issues. The one thing I like, so looking up some of the rules can sometimes be a bit of a pain, but other than that, it's very, very lovely so far in terms of being able to look at every army's ability really quickly through the reference guide, and then being able to build list line is also pretty quick. So far, I'm enjoying it personally.
Yeah. So Cole, do you want to go over what you're bringing today?
Sure. So just like last time, I'm taking kind of a smattering of CSM stuff, just trying to test out combos and character groupings with certain units. So I am super unique. So I have Abaddon the Spoiler with 10 Terminators. And then I have a Chaos Lord of Tzeentch with the Eye of Tzeentch, and an Exalted Champion of Tzeentch, and a 10 brick of Chosen, who are also Tzeentch. And then I have Harkon Worldclaimer, who is Chaos Undivided, and a 10-man of Raptors that also have to be Chaos Undivided. I have a Cultist Mob, so 10 Cultists, who have the Mark of Tzeentch. And then I have 2 5-mans of Havocs. Oh, wait, this list is not short. I don't have my Master of Possession here. Oh, well. I have 2 Havocs, 2 squads of Havocs. They're both Mark of Nurgle.
Okay.
I have 4 Havoc Laskins in one, and 4 Havoc Oilkins in the other. And then both of their champions have a Chainsaw and Melt-A-Gun. And then I have a 10-man of Slanesh Mark Possessed. And that's about it.
Nice. Right on. What you're facing against me today is I have a my warlord is Mr. Drazar, because he's badass. His stat sheet is still pretty decent. I mean, as a whole, DRUKARI got toned down a little bit, I feel like, but his stat sheet was pretty good. We also have
Lilith is a killer.
Yep, Lilith is a killer, and yeah, we have tried the app. That's what we're saying here. It is pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. Makes list building really easy. Yep, and I got Lilith. She's a killer. I've got Archeon. He's got the enhancement Labyrinth of Cunning and abilities.
The one thing I don't like about CSM list building so far is because I have two named characters in my list. I have Harkon Warclaimer and Abaddon the Spoiler, so I can't put enhancements on them, obviously. But I have the Chaos Lord and the Exalted Champion in the same squad, so they both have Tzeentch mark, so I can only give one of them the Eye of Tzeentch.
Yep.
And because all 5 of the CSM enhancements are CSM enhancements are God mark, or God locked, so you can only take 1 for each god. So
interesting.
It forces you to build a diverse list, and I kind of did. I have some Tzeentch, I have some Slanesh, I have some Undivided, but I couldn't take more enhancements because I didn't have the I had named characters in the list.
Yeah. Then I got 10 Calibite Warriors, 10 Witches, all set up. I've got 2 Raiders. They just got a Dark Lance apiece, can carry units. I've got a 2-pack of Chronoses and a 1-pack of Chronoses. a 3-pack of Grotesques, a 10-man of Hellions, and a 5-man of Hellions, a 10-man of Incubi. Guess who's going in that?
Crazy.
And then 2 Ravagers, and those are the shooting ones. Those are going to be my orange guys today. And they have 3 Dark Lances apiece, and of course they're Blade Veins. And then I brought a Void Raven Bomber just to test out flyers in this edition. I think it actually is pretty good, but we're going to see what happens.
I personally hope flyers are really good. That way I have an excuse to buy a Helldrake, because I really like that model, and being able to get into melee with other jets would be really funny to me. And also being able to say, my jet explodes on 5s, and being able to roll my attacks would be insanely hilarious to me.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just because I am an utter ape.
And then as far as the army rules go, we have Power from Pain, which is going to be a new mechanic for me to learn. But basically at the start of the battle, depending on the battle size, which is Strike Force, I'll get 3 pain tokens. Each time an enemy unit is destroyed, I gain a pain token. Each time an enemy unit fails a battle shock test, you gain a pain token. Each time you gain a pain token, you get to add them to your pain token pool. And then basically you can, at the start of any phase, expend 1 or more of your pain tokens from your token pool. Each time you do so, select 1 unit from your army with the Power from Pain ability. Till the end of the phase, that unit is empowered and gains the abilities listed below. You can reroll advance your charge rolls with that unit, or you can empower the shooting and fight phase, and each time this model makes an attack, you can reroll the hit roll. Pretty good.
There are less rerolls in this edition, guys.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So that's what I'm working with there, and there's a whole bunch more interesting abilities. But yeah, looking pretty good as a whole.
And
sorry. And then at the start of battle, you gain 1 additional pain token for each of the following that your army contains. I have an Archeon, I don't have a Homunculus, I don't have a Succubus, so I'll get an extra pain token.
Does Lilith not count as a Succubus?
I don't believe so, but
She's like one of the Queen Witches, I think. She's badass.
yeah, keywords.
That's Incubi.
No, oops. Lilith Hesperix, keywords. Oh, she's Succubus. Okay.
There you
So
go.
and I think so I'd get 2 for that. So that'd be pretty nice. So extra on that front.
And the CSM abilities. So I can make these things called Dark Packs before I make a shooting attack roll, or a melee attack roll or a shooting attack roll. I'm gonna make a Dark Pact, and then that unit gains either lethal hits 1 or sustained hits, lethal hits or sustained hits 1. And then the detachment ability is the Marks of Chaos, where I can give out marks to units as I add them into my list, which is why I was mentioning that some things are Khorne, Slaanesh, Tzeentch, stuff like that, and Undivided. And that offers an additional effect whenever I pick a certain one. So for example, if a model is Khorne, it means in melee they have lethal hits. Their lethal hits go off on 5s instead of just 6s.
Yep.
Tzeentch, it's with shooting, I get lethal hits on 5s, not just 6s. With Nurgle, which I have in this list just through Abaddon, they have exploding 5s in shooting. And with Slaanesh, they have exploding 5s in melee. And Undivided gets to reroll 1s to hit just permanently.
Oh.
Yeah. But and then from there it kind of goes into more because they gain that God's keyword, and then some of my stratagem, or all of my stratagem specifically, say like they all work with all the units in the army, but if you have all of the stratagems, if you have a the Chaos God keyword, you get like an additional effect. So for example, the Uncanny Speed, I think it's called, or something like that. Any unit can fall back and charge or fall back and shoot, but if it's a Slash unit, it can advance and charge. And then it's very similar where like the Khorne stratagem is like everybody can fight on death on a 4-up in a unit, but Khorne, if the unit is Khorne, then they fight on death on a 3-up. The Tzeentch one is like healing wounds on a model, but if it's a Tzeentch unit, you actually get to bring models back. And then the Nurgle one is the one that got previewed on Warcom, where either a unit gets stealth, or if it's a Nurgle unit, you just can't shoot them outside 12 inches. And the Undivided one is a unit can reroll hit rolls and wound rolls of 1, but if it's an Undivided unit, you actually can reroll all failed hit and all failed wound rolls, so really cool. I'm excited to use that on Raptors. Overall, I'm pretty excited to test them out. I actually really like this detachment ability, despite being Night Lords and really liking that aspect of them, of like being undivided to chaos and not serving the dark gods. I'm very interested by this detachment ability. I think it'll still see some play once TSM get their codex and like other detachments are available to them. But yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get set up.
Okay. I forgot my dice and tape measure again. I'm gonna run with my car.
Okay.
I am so smart. Here, you get.
Just lock
the
door.
yeah.
Can you use that key?
Yeah. You get to talk to them now.
Cool. Yeah, I think when I was going over the Drukari data sheets this morning and kind of building out this list, because this will be the same list that I run into the Stodes, I'm just going to see how it goes. One of the things that I really noticed when going over Drukari, is that like our melee is still really good. We had the Power from Pain last edition was a little bit better, where we had different things that happened as the game went on, had invuln saves, had stuff like that. That was pretty cool. So we have some ways to get some of that stuff relatively sort of like that back with stratagems. But as a whole, the army did get toned down a fair amount, which isn't a bad thing. Everybody got toned down this edition, so I don't really think that's too crazy of a change. It is one thing I really have been enjoying, and I've been enjoying about Guard, but I think I'm also going to enjoy about Drukari and Sisters, is the amount of models you get to take. I know Space Marine players and stuff had a little bit of an issue with having to tone down the amount of models they've been able to take, but with Drukari, it's looking like I'm getting to bring a lot of stuff. Now I think you're probably able to bring more stuff last edition to a degree, but who knows? I like, so far I'm liking what I see. I also am really excited to be bringing the Bomber. I'll read out its little stat sheet to you guys real quick so you can see. Again, it's probably not all that awesome, but it's got a 6-up invuln save. We love to see that. It's got the Dark Sides and it's got the Void Lances. Void Lances are still super great, just like Dark Lances. The Shatter Missiles are also pretty good. You got 2 shots with the Void Lance, 6 shots with the Dark Sides if you took it. Let me see. And then so doesn't really have any abilities, but it has stealth, which is nice, which means that you subtract 1 to the hit roll pretty much. Is made against it, which is kind of the same as what it was from flying before. It does have power 3 pain. It's got Void Mine, which is pretty cool. After you make a move, after you make a move, I don't know why I'm trying to say something else after that. You can select one enemy model it moved over. And for each enemy unit within D6 of that enemy model, on a 4-up, the unit suffers D6 mortal wounds. So there's a potential for a lot of mortal wounds with this guy, which is kind of fun. I like that. Yeah. I mean, it just kind of looks like, as a whole, it's pretty tough. It's T9. So, I mean, Melt's winning on 4. Last Cans will still hurt it pretty good. But most of the little stuff is going to be winning on 5s and 6s. It's got a good leadership, a 6-up. That's what most of Drukari have, but I like that. 12 wounds. It's looking pretty good on that front, too. I'm also pretty excited. I think Ravagers are going to be very good as well, as they're also T9 with 11 wounds. They get, of course, all the Dark Lances they could ever want. So that's kind of what I'm going to be hoping to use here to whittle down his list, because there is really nothing I'm going to be able... It's just going to be difficult to deal with Abaddon. I watched a stream game from Warbird Battle Labs last night, and they were doing CSM versus Chaos Knights. Super good game. Their setup's pretty awesome. And the Abaddon just, man, it was rough. He just kept bulling through, which was pretty cool. So I'm going to see if that's going to be the same case this game. Hopefully Cole will be back here soon. But I will go ahead and flip our mission cards so we can see what's going on. Let me see. So, that's the one we did last time. I think I need to shuffle these bad boys. So let's see. We got Search and Destroy. It's a pretty classic one. I'll set that up here. We'll shuffle this guy up too.
So I apparently was smart and took my dice bag out of my car when I took it to the shop. So I did what I always do and scavenged.
There you go, that worked. Cool. So
The mission, so we're doing search and destroy. It's a quarter objective one. Doing sweep and clear in this mission. If a player controls an objective marker at the end of their command phase, that objective marker remains under control. So sticky objectives.
For everybody, cool.
Yep. Unless our opponent controls it in any subsequent command phase. Take and hold is the one that we have here. So it's a pretty simple one, actually. At the end of each command phase, the player's turn scores 5 VP for each objective marker they control, up to 15 VP a turn.
Wow,
So
we are just playing.
this is very simple. We're just holding objectives. We're just holding objectives.
We're just playing a 9th edition mission.
Yeah. Do you want to do tactical or fixed today?
I haven't gotten a chance to really look at which objectives are fixed and which are tactical, and I'm actually really enjoying tactical while learning 9th edition or 10th edition.
Yeah. I've got a lot of fast stuff, so I'll do technical too, just for the heck of it. So
I'm really enjoying tactical. It might not be the most competitive option, but it is very fun.
well, luckily it's not that many points. It's 1 point difference, I think Duncan said. One point difference really between the two. So
is that 16?
yep, 16 inches out. Yeah.
Weird. That's not 9th edition.
No, very little of that. You got freaking magnet on top of yours.
That's cool. 16.
There you go.
And then 12 each way?
Looks like it. Playing with the orky terrain today.
Lovingly painted by Duncan in his old orc scheme.
It's true. The orange and the blue.
I think it looks good personally. I don't know. I'm at a weird crossroads right now about how I want to paint my own orcs. Because like part of me wants to go like what I initially planned and go like full conversions and make them like, and make the battle wagons like KO, like the Caradon Overlord ships from Age of Sigmar, make them look really cool and like piratey. But I also just want to get it the fuck done. And that would take me ages and a half. So like I'm not too sure about how I want to like go about that.
Nice. All right. Well, shall we be attacker defender?
For sure. Let me find. Why does Duncan have CSM dice?
Those are Nick's.
Okay, why does Nick have CSM dice?
There you go. 5.
You want to attack or defend?
I will defend, I think is still the correct option.
Okay. Defender cards are yours.
Shooting.
And the gambits, which we totally forgot about last time.
Oh, I just didn't want them.
You're still supposed to do that thing at the end of Battle Round 3 where you actually like take out the cards and say if you want to proceed as planned or do a gambit.
That's true. So we'll start off with.
Oh wait, we should probably mark out deployment zones too. It's.
Oh yeah, it's a big 9-inch circle around the center and quarter by quarter. I'll just take this side, make it easy.
Yeah.
So. Bada bing. Bada boom. Just like that.
I do kind of like how they've made attacker and defender separate objectives, like secondary objectives. So that means that's a way they could potentially balance the difference between attacker and defender. Is like defender gets to place terrain first and they get to deploy first, but attacker might get like slightly better objectives in the future. I don't know. I think it's something that's like interesting and maybe something to like look at in terms of like a way to balance the game more. Like if it needs to be done.
I think
obviously.
both the decks are the same.
Are
though.
they the same?
Yeah.
Then what's the point? What's the point of having two separate decks? Why not just have two objective decks?
I mean, you just have two objective decks.
That is silly goofy.
All right, this will be my first drop, and I'm gonna put it down just like this, I think.
Okay, we're doing
Yes, it's half
what?
and half with
Oh, yeah.
the battle line edges there.
hell yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
We're gonna do yeah, we're gonna do like this.
Okay. I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna stick that one like that.
Hell yeah. We're going to do big L right there.
Okay. I'll follow with another big L right there, I think.
What's your like least favorite change with 10th edition so far?
I don't have any. I mean, the fight phase is a little.
I don't like how they changed flying units. That way you actually have to
Back
measure
down.
up and over terrain still. Or now you have to measure up and over terrain.
Yeah, but at least it's like angular. It's not like.
Yeah. And the thing is like most units are still, like most terrain is still going to be ruins. So you just walk through it instead of flying over it. So you just measure like usual.
That is true.
So like, it's not that big of a deal, but I feel like when it will be a big deal, it'll be a real big deal.
That's where that's gonna go.
Awesome. Okay. We are going to do this. Not that close, probably, but we'll see. 4 inches right there.
That guy right there.
Oh yeah. And then we're gonna do a wall. Let's do a wall right here. I really should stop closing this tape measure. It sucks at opening.
I think there might be another one over there. I'm not sure though.
I don't know. I'll look in just a sec. But for now,
I'll throw down a forest right there.
4. Okay. I have 2 forests left. Let's do one right back here. Good old 9th edition forest in the back corner.
Well, that's a crater, but yeah.
Same difference. They're literally the same thing now, right?
Except you can never be fully visible if you're in a forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do this last forest right here.
Okay. Alrighty, then let's go over. I will have my plane starting in
Reserves.
yeah.
Okay. So,
So-
you're not starting in hover.
No.
Cool.
And then I will have my, let's see who can go with what is the big question. So Archaon is probably going to be with the Cabalites. That's going to be my guess. But
Archon with the 10 mana Cabalites. Drazar with the Incubi.
I think. Okay, so he's going to go with the Cabalites. Drazar will go with the Incubi as long as he can. If he can't, I'm going to just say I'm not playing this game today.
Yeah, yeah, I would too.
You can go with the Incubi. It's all you can go with. So he's going with a 10-minute Incubi. And we'll do Lilith with, let's do one of the witch squads.
I was about to say, I think she could only go with witches.
Yeah, nope. So there
I'm
we
gonna
go.
put Lilith with the grotesques. That seems very lore friendly.
Agreed. And then as far as who's inside the transports,
Yeah.
I'm going to go, because I think they can hold 12 if I remember, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I think you have like a secondary character you can throw in there as well. Like in squads, like kind of like a Space Marine Lieutenant almost.
11 Drukaris, nice. So I will do Drazar inside one of them, and I will do Lilith and her girls in another one.
You just want to say red for Drazar, purple for Lilith?
Yeah, sale-wise, sure.
Actually, swap them.
Yeah, purple should be for
purple armor.
Yeah.
Red.
We'll do that.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
For my reserves and transports and all that, I'm going to put the Las Cannon Squad of Havocs in reserves, and then for my units and stuff, the Chaos Lord and the Exalted Champion are both going with the Chosen. Abaddon is going with the Terminators, and Harkon Worldclaimer is going with the Raptors.
Oh gosh, Hellions are actually still pretty good. Okay.
Hellions are very neat. I'm surprised you didn't take Scourges.
I don't have any built right now.
Oh,
I have
because
10
Scourges
new ones.
look fucking cracked. Their shooting looks dope as hell.
All right, we will start with this squad of witches. Just kind of piling up here. Take the cover. Gonna get me a sticky objective, and then guess what? We're gonna leave it. And you said you're dropping some things at Deep Strike?
The 5 man of Havocs with the last cannons.
Nice. All right, cool. So they're
Yes,
dead.
sir. Hell yeah. Let's do. Fuck it. Oh, let's just do cultists. Let's start with cultists. Why not? People have this weird obsession with running the 120 cultist list with a bunch of accursed cultists and stuff like that. And I just gotta say, I don't get it. I don't get the weird fascination with it.
I think it's because, it's not necessarily the worst. Because they give abilities to your characters. The Dark Coven can give, I think, a 4-up invuln save or something like that.
Yeah.
So you have this, if you place your army right, you could have just 120 miles before. You could play mini Custody game. And, I mean, you're not as killy, but...
Yeah, nearly as killy, but
But you're tough as fuck, so
Yeah.
it's kind of I don't know. Yeah, and it's because Duncan says it's funny.
I mean, that's, yeah, Duncan, yeah. He's not wrong. I don't know, maybe I'm just being an old man.
Alrighty. Let's do a Chronos.
How did Kronos look? I didn't actually get a chance to look at them when I was looking at
Chronos
the,
are looking pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I believe the Talus is better, but all I have is Chronoses. I have 9 of them. So I shall be doing some conversions most likely.
Crazy. Can you tell this army was built by Nick?
I know. So the Chronos, it's got the Spirit Siphon, it's a Flamer D6, Spirit Vortex, it's a Flamer D6. And it's got some weapons. They're okay. It's nothing that crazy.
They are the hard okay.
Yeah.
How do you think
but basically, I get my pain tokens back when I use them on units within 9 inches of this guy.
Okay.
They're kind of like little buff floaties. They're only 50 points, so they're super cheap.
Oh, yeah. How do you think I feel? I have 6 Void Weavers. You physically can't run that in a list.
That's true.
I have more than I could ever possibly
Kyle's,
run.
I think, going to come and say, hey, I have a proposition for you at some point.
No.
You're not going to sell, you can't even run them.
I will not sell a single one.
Okay, alright.
I am going to wait until... So, here's the theory I talked to Nick about. They're going to get squad in 12th edition. Watch this. Harlequins, fucking gone. For those who don't know, I bought 6,000 points of Harlequins recently.
Got it. It's dice.
I bought 6,000 points of Harlequins recently. And then they immediately, for lack of a better word, got fucking dumpstered. They are not very good. Next time I come onto the stream, I will be bringing a full Harlequins list just to spite people. And by people, I mean Games Workshop.
Yeah, you somehow managed to make 2,000 points work. I bet it's a lot of characters, that's why.
Oh yeah, no, it's 6 characters, but you kind of need them. You need characters to make troop squads good because troop squads got absolutely bodied.
No, that's true.
But yeah, so I am going to bring a full Harlequins list next time, and I will probably get absolutely tabled. But I spent an indeterminate amount of money on 6,000 points. I'm gonna fucking use them at least a couple of times.
We'll do a squad of Hellions. We'll stick them right here, ready to caw.
That's what my dad was as a kid.
A Hellion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
By the way, I just wanted to show off to everyone at home my Harkon World Claimer conversion that I did using part of Savitar's model.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I replaced the Hellspear with his Knight's Whisper, and then I gave him the really cool Night Lord's head that he has.
Really cute.
And then you did Hellions there. I am going to respond with my squad of autocannon Havocs. Oh, by the way, are these 2 L's no windows?
We're just going to treat it as no windows.
Just
yeah.
everything is no windows?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm imagining that's what it's going to be like in GW, so we'll just run it that way.
Okay. Then in that case, we are just going to put these Havocs right here. I really like autocannons this edition. I like autocannons, I like lascannons. Apparently, I didn't see this in my first scroll through of the CSM cards, but apparently Forge Fiends are dope.
They're very good.
I might need to hit up Bo and ask if he has any spares lying around.
He doesn't. He gave them all to me. And then they sat on the shelf for years.
Then slowly got bought up by randos. Let me see.
Oh, I'm missing a raptor. Damn.
My Cabalites go down there.
Okay. Next up for me is going to be... Let's do Abaddon and the Funky Bunch. Abaddon and his Atramentar. Which doesn't make much sense because the Night Lords hate Abaddon, but oh well. I gotta say, still one of the funnest interactions I've had in this hobby is meeting that Night Lords dude at LVO.
Yeah.
And literally just like gushing about Night Lords with him for a good like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely weird. Like, it was like, to an outsider looking in, it was definitely weird as hell, but it was like, I had a lot of fun with it.
Here is a Raider.
Radar.
Mm-hmm.
That's Lilith and her grills. I have some of the Forge World Night Lords Terminators coming in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the cool ones. The ones with the heavy flamers and Volkite and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just run them as Chaos Space Marine Terminators.
Yeah.
3...
Atramentar, whatever they're called.
They're not Atramentar, actually.
Oh.
Technically, quote unquote, Atramentar are the
Well, the bodyguard. They're like the, and they're like the captains, aren't they?
Yeah, I was talking about their armor type. They're technically in Tartaros armor.
Oh, gotcha.
Am I missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Am I missing Terminators? How the fuck am I missing Terminators?
Well, here, have to.
Okay. That's not good. That's worrying. I took these out of my box like 2 nights ago.
Okay, those are Sons of Horus Terminators, so they should join you.
Close enough.
Okay.
Abaddon suddenly feels at home.
And they were they a drop in response to this, or
No, I dropped them. You dropped that in response to this, so I
yeah. Now you got another one. Yep.
We are going to do. Yeah. Let's do the Chaos Lord, Exalted Champion, and the Chosen. Holy shit. We are going to do. Yeah. Is there any army in particular that you're like, I don't know, keeping an eye on this edition? Like in terms of like potentially like playing or at least like looking into playing?
Any of the 4 that I have, I think they are all going to be decent. DRUKARI is probably the weakest out of the 4 that I currently run.
I'd be inclined to agree.
Followed by probably Custodes, and I think Sisters are a little better than Stodes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So Custodes don't have enough units. If your opponent can start killing your units, game's over.
I was looking at Art of War and they said that Sisters were kind of flawed.
Oh yeah, no, they aren't. I think in a competent player's hands, I think Sisters will be pretty good.
I agree.
But they don't have any kind of anti-vehicle really, other than the Meltas. So anything that's more than T9 is gonna really be lame to deal with.
Yeah, you kind of have to use your good miracle dice on killing tanks, which
just
sucks.
to the wound.
Yeah.
And they're still gonna get to
Save.
Yeah.
And then like the only thing you have in response to that is like, hey, take 3 Castigators and fucking deal with it. Because that's the only gun in their army that's above strength 10. It's a strength 12 battle cannon.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have 2 Castigators, but I probably won't buy another, so that will be that.
Yeah.
And they're both converted from Lehman Russ's, so.
Nice.
And actually, I might convert another one, actually, thinking about it. Because Lehman Russ's are trash.
Unfortunately. I remember they were one of the first guard sheets we saw.
Oh, yeah. I think we were just saying hello to Bo. I don't know if we need anything from you. Sorry, Bo. Okay.
Do you know where my Terminators are?
So that's all down, those possessed?
These possessed, yep.
Okay, we'll do a Raider.
This is something that I'm potentially wondering about. I don't know if the 10 possessed are going to be better as Chaos and Divided. That way I can spend the 1 CP and make them reroll all failed hits or all hits and wounds. Or if the exploding 5s from a Dark Pact and the advance and charge for 1 CP is going to be better. So we will see. I'm going with Slash this time just because I think exploding 5s with advance and charge is very fun.
We'll do our other Raider, or Ravager.
Ravager. And then I think I'm all drop, man. I think it's all you.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Once again, I am playing a more elite army.
That's a lot of bodies you are bringing for a Marine. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Color me shocked.
Yeah, because these guys are in Deep Strike. They don't exist in this game because that was my potential other list. And apparently I didn't put the Master of Possession on this list because I am... I think I went over and I took him out, and then I was 55 points down, and then I was like, fuck it, Cultists. Models I don't own.
You don't own any cultists?
Yeah, no.
That's funny.
Remember we were talking about this the other night during our stupid fucking haze of Primarch fan casting while Duncan was betting Leviathan?
Yes, that is right. Okay. This will be interesting. I'm used to more... I mean, I am used to sort of more durable armies to a degree. Of course, that's not true with Guard, but like with their tanks it is, and I'm used to running...
I think the hard part for Druki right now is that some of their units lost advance and charge and the emblem, the static emblem from the old power and from pain rules.
Yep.
So now you're just kind of fast and hit kind of hard, but you're still just as weak as you used to be. And with so many guns having higher strength or so many other units being more tough, I think you were one of the armies that definitely needed the 4 rerolls to hit to like kind of at least help stabilize that. It might even need to turn into like full rerolls to hit in a moment, but then again you have poison weapons, so it's hard to tell.
So my yellow dice will be the CP, and then this Drukari dice will be my power from pain points. So I'll be starting with 5.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that what I need to buy you for Christmas now instead of 1,000 Suns stuff? I need to get you some like.
I don't know. This army's I mean, I really like Drukari a lot, but if I had to get rid of an army, it would probably be this army. So don't buy me this.
Okay.
Buy me sister shit. That army will never leave.
Okay. Oh yeah. I will keep that. firmly in mind as I go through bullshit Etsy listings.
Okay, awesome.
I buy you those T-Suns markers to remember your spells, and you only use them like the @/miss, right?
I still have them. Yeah, well, that's the only time I use T-Suns.
Yeah.
And I might get them again someday. T-Suns are like the only CSM faction that I would run.
Just because of Magnus, or because you like models?
And mostly because I like Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have Magnus. I technically still have 1,000 Tons. Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's go ahead. And we actually, Duncan reminded me the other day, we actually get to choose our first two.
Oh, we do?
Yep. Right off the bat, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm going to do Aerial Denial. We'll do Extend Battle Lines. So Aerial Denial for me is if I can be within 6 inches of the center and you're not, or if I have more guys in the center than you, then I'll get a little more. I'll get a little less points, but I'll still get points. Extend Battle Lines is if I can control my back objective as well as no man land objectives, which with a fast army like this should be pretty doable. So we'll see. Okay.
I'm going to take Overwhelming Force and Extend Battle Lines.
Nice.
Overwhelming Force is while the secondary is active, each time an enemy unit that started its... actually, wait, never mind, I misread that. Hold up. No prisoners!
That was like interesting.
While the secondary mission is active, each time an enemy unit is destroyed, score 2 VP to a max of 5. And then Extend Battle Lines is the same as Bailey just said. At the end of my turn, if I hold one objective in my deployment zone and one in no man's land, I get 5 VP.
All right.
And now I have to shuffle those because I just looked at every single card.
Yup. And we'll bring in, we'll show you that we play Magic. Go ahead and cut me cold.
That's going to have to become standard tournament etiquette, is just, hey, cut my deck.
Because really, I don't know, if you like, it's like, you could, I'm not trying to give people ideas for cheating, but you could put just like a little bit of super glue on the back of the cards you want or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something, like, it's going to be pretty interesting.
Or you could be one of those, you could be an absolute, like, animal and buy like 5 sets of the cards and then just make your deck only the ones that you think your army's going to score.
Well, people are going to see that, though.
Well,
because there's only one
they?
of each and all that stuff.
Well, no, would they? Because how often, like, unless you like turn them over and like shuffle through your opponent's deck.
Oh, true.
I actually now have to fucking.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Hopefully people will not give in to their demons, and that will not be a problem. That's my hope, because that will be kind of lame. But
that would be extremely lame, but I've seen people do stupider things for brownie points, essentially.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, okay.
Oh. I trust you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the game store thing of like.
No. All right, you ready?
Hell yeah.
Turn 1. This will be, I guess, somewhat important. I think it'll be important for scoring. So there we go. 4.
4. Let's go again.
Ooh. Bada bing.
6.
1.
Okay.
You get turn 1.
I don't know if I wanted that.
Ah, you did, I think.
I think so. Maybe.
Where did I put my score sheets? Actually, somewhere. Anyway, continue.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for some of the apps to update so that way you can actually like start scoring on your phone too.
I don't know what I was about to do. It looks like there was one that Darren posted earlier.
Let's take a look at Abaddon because I know he has some command phase abilities. Warmaster.
Primary, secondary, secondary.
For Warmaster, we are going to do Paragon of Hatred, so all Heretic Strays within 6 inches of him get to reroll their hit rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have any other command phase stuff. Because I'm pretty sure World Claimer doesn't have any command phase stuff. Yeah. I'm almost certain the Chaos Lord doesn't have any command phase stuff. Yep. Okay, so it's just Abaddon. Bastillodon. We're setting. I'm gonna set an alarm real quick just to be sure.
Oh yeah. What time do you work, dude?
I work at 2.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna set an alarm for like 2 hours 40 minutes.
All right. Awesome.
Okay. There we are. Sorry. Abaddon's giving off Aura of all heretic stories. Reroll failed hits. Nothing else for my command phase, so we're gonna move straight into movement. Okay. Hellions are in fact kind of brutal. Let me check the range on something. Okay. Terminators. I think they still move 5. Yes, them. And then 5, and then yeah. So we're actually going to just start waddling their asses up.
Checks out. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab the Leviathan book so I can use the rules.
Shoot.
Forgot to grab it.
These are going to be up top, but they actually are supposed to be down below. I just don't want to try to maneuver models down there, as I'm sure you all can relate to, at least once or twice.
Did you see that nicely costed Telemon this morning? I forgot to ask.
No, I didn't see.
Sagittarium are almost the same. Or not Sagittarium. Benatar almost the same cost as a Telemon.
Wow. Either they're overcosted or Venatori are cracked.
So FYI, I'm probably gonna have about 6 Venatari going into the case because I have 15. Don't need that many.
Are they only being able to be runs on squads of 3 or 6?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
sucks.
I don't really need that many.
Okay.
I mean, you could run them in a squad of 4 or 5 if you wanted to.
No.
You can. It's just you're just gonna be down points.
Yeah, exactly. Let's. Do the Raiders have the rule where you can get out after moving or charge after moving?
I do not believe so. Let me double check though. I do not think they are assault vehicles.
Okay.
That would be cool though.
That'd be very cool. If anyone would have that ability, it'd be Druki.
It says firing deck 11, so I can shoot everything out of it. Though I don't
Okay.
really have anything in them that are shooting a bunch of stuff.
The witches with their splinter pistols that lost poison.
I get double advances though. It's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Oh no, not double advances. I don't make a roll. I just get 6.
Ah.
Double
Okay.
advance would be dope. But
Okay. I'm going to advance my Raptors with Archon in them. Rolling a 1. Hell yeah.
nice.
I would have preferred like a 4 or a 5 to get deeper into cover, but we will deal.
I'm very excited to work on these two because luckily both Coordinate kept all of the cool little bits that go on these, like the dudes that are hanging off, the slaves, all that
The
stuff.
things that nobody puts on there because
Yeah.
they're a pain in the ass to paint.
Yep. But I like punishment. So
I know.
we will be
Dealing.
Yep.
I'm going to advance the Chosen. 3. So they're moving 9.
Alright.
Chosen actually got a native advance in charge now,
Which is super nice.
which is very cool. I'm very excited about that. I definitely prefer that more than their ability in 9th, which was just, hey, you have wontons after you kill a unit. Cool, with my bolt guns, like, awesome, thanks, I guess.
Wontons.
Wonton slaughter.
No, not wontons.
Wontons.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
My personal gripe with all CSM players.
Wontons.
The issue is, you know, you're making a joke. Half of them don't. Half of them are like, wonton slaughter! This makes me think of that vine, the, oh,
The wontons.
Yeah. You're forgetting that half CSM players are like absolute apes.
No.
Mongrels. They don't deserve to breathe air in my world.
Okay, Cole, take it easy.
No, I refuse. Not when there are people like Corman out there.
Oh, so your gripe is with World Eater players, not CSM players.
Why would I have a gripe with them? They can't read.
Oh my god.
Okay, now that I've gotten all of the hate out of my body, it's time for shooting. We're going to start with the Terminators because I'm already open to them. I need to see which units are actually visible. These ones are inside the terrain. We agree no windows, so they can't shoot. So it's just going to be Abaddon and 3 combi bolters and 1 combi weapon. So the combi weapon, real quick, I don't think I'm within half range of the Cabalites. I think I'm outside. I'm definitely outside 12.
Oh yeah. You're at 70 inches from that boy.
Cool, awesome. So, for the combi weapon, real quick, hitting on what the fuck? It's on a 4.
Yep.
Weird. Rerolling because of Abaddon into a 4, and then T3. So winning on 3s. 4s are mortals. So you take 1 more wound.
Nice.
This is into the Cabalites, not the Incubi.
Yeah, I'm just looking at different sheets. Let's see. I got vulnerable saves. I think it's in that front, so 1 will die. Okay.
And then all the combi bolters, hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because Abaddon said so. And then wounding on 3s. Okay, 1 at no AP.
1 at no AP, so I'll have a 4-up save, and I will make it.
Hell yeah. And then time for Blabadon.
His gun's probably pretty good, I imagine.
The Talon of Horus is 4 hitting on 2s with sustained hits.
Okay.
Oh, I was supposed to make a Dark Pact before I started shooting with them. Oh well.
What does that do?
It's the thing that lets me either get sustained hits or lethal hits.
Oh.
Yeah, but oh well. So, rerolling, hitting, so that explodes into a 5th one.
Nice.
And then, and then wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
So, 3 at AP 1.
Okay, so 5 ups. I'll save 2, take 1.
Okay, 2 damage piece.
1 will die.
And also, can I just roll for that Dark Pact real quick?
Sure.
Cool. Okay, so I made a successful Dark Pact, and then now that Abaddon's unit is done with the Dark Pact, I roll, and on 2 up I get an additional CP, which I do.
Nice.
So I'm at
Yeah, that's pretty important.
2 CPS. Yeah, that's why I was like, ah, shit, I should probably actually roll that real quick. Okay, 2 CPS. Okay, that's going to be their shooting. Now we're going to do the Havocs, and what's the toughness on Raiders?
9.
9? Okay. I'm not rerolling wounds, and they're Nurgle. Yeah, fuck it, sure. Let's go into the Hellions. This front squad, is this the 10-man? Yeah?
Yeah, that's all 10. Yeah.
Cool, awesome.
Let me see if I have any defensive stuff really quick.
Go for it.
Aliens, abilities, run, nothing there. Any stratagems?
Real quick while you do that, I'm going to roll their Dark Pact.
We'll do Quicksilver reactions, so you're -1 to your hit.
Okay. So they're going to be... So before you spend your CP on that, they can ignore any or all modifiers to hit.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Ah.
Because of their stabilization talents.
The lets you in... that's Homunculus Covens. This is interesting how they've spaced this out.
Yeah.
Shoot me.
Okay. So, 8 hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because Abaddon said so.
Okay.
And they have exploding 5s because they are Nurgle.
Nice.
Woo! Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these are wounding Hellions on 2s, I'm assuming?
Yeah, probably. T4.
T4? Yep, strength 8. Or strength 9.
Yeah,
Right?
out of
Yeah,
10.
9.
Okay. 9.
Okay. So that's going to be 6, 9 at AP 1.
Okay, so it's gonna be a 6 up no matter what. This could be bad. Okay. Depending on how many 6 I make. I've got 1 and 2, and then 3 damage pop, right?
Yep.
So that will be 7 Hellions that will die. Brutal. We'll go ahead and drop these 3 here. Okay.
Okay. They advanced and don't have guns. So I think that's everything for me.
Okay.
And then at the end of your turn, I do not control anything in no man's land yet, so I actually won't score extend battle lines, and I did not kill a unit fully, so I don't get no prisoners either.
Okay. In my command phase, we both gain a CP.
Up to 3.
And I will do a battle shock for those guys, so they'll pass with an 11, which is good.
Hell yeah.
Hellions. Okay, so then, that's right, guys. You heard it. I'm a Chad.
Can you tell that Bailey's about to be a dad? He's been training for years.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and go into the movement phase. With transports, if you get out before...
You can move.
You can move still on
Yeah, you can move still.
and stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go ahead and we'll start off.
And now in 10th edition, you can move the transport and get out, but you can't charge. So
And
you
does
can't shoot.
anybody have fight first over here?
No.
Nope. Okay.
No. CSM only have access to 1 fight first and Lucius the Eternal, and he can only go in Noise Marines and Legionnaires.
These boys are gonna come whipping out. So I got them. What am I grotesque moving? They're moving 7. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and advance to grotesque 6.
Can they advance and charge?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I might have it. I might actually look to see.
I don't think they do. I don't think they have a stratagem for it. See, if I did end up running Lucius the Eternal today with Legionnaires, I was going to use a Savitar's model as a Lucius replacement, which he would fucking hate, but I think would be funny. I think I'm going to buy the Forge World Horus Heresy Lucian and convert him into a Night Lord, like a champion sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just because the Forge World Lucian model is actually very cool.
Oh yeah.
I like the whole sword over the back type thing. I would probably convert it into like a chainsword, maybe. I'm not too sure. His armor is not too Emperor's Children-y, but it's kind of Emperor's Children-y, so I'd have to like look at it a bit more. See what I want to do.
Advance to Chronos for 10.
If you couldn't tell, I'm very into the converting aspect and like building aspect of the hobby, and painting is a pain in the ass.
All right, I'm gonna have the witches and Lilith get out.
Hop out the whip.
Yep. Hopping out the whip.
Which is out the whip.
Ooh,
Hoorah.
And even though there's nets and stuff, it's just because I didn't realize they were gone. So
Yeah.
just the way it's gonna be.
You got Space Marines. You got heirloom weapons.
I did. So we got.
Did you end up watching that video I sent you last night? That specific part I told you to.
Yes.
I am doing that thing called coping.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. Well, I mean.
I'm taking a deep breath and inhaling as much copium as I physically can about Harlequins.
I'm gonna advance them now that they got out for 6.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how far witches go. Hopefully 7 or 8.
I think it's 7.
Be kind of dope.
Quins are unique because they get 8.
Lilith gets 8.
Oh, maybe.
Witches. Where you at, witches?
Very bottom. It's alphabetical.
I don't like that either. 8 2. Money.
I mean,
So
they
that'll be
can't.
14.
They can't do fucking battlefield rolls anymore. They can advance and charge, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no. Whatever will I do when you charge either the Raptors or the Chosen?
Who knows? So they're all there. Ouch.
I do like how if like with the new 40k app, once you know your rules well enough, you can, on the reference tab, you can leave your opponent's army open. That way you can check their stuff, and then you can just have your army open on the Battleforge part.
It's true. It is a super nice. Okay. Let's do the Raiders next while I'm doing this. Sorry, everybody. I'm just getting the hang down. After I get this done, I'll be all set up. Know what I'm doing. 14-inch move, too. Sheesh. These dudes fly.
Yeah.
There you go.
They do, in fact, have the fly keyword.
Yeah, that as well.
Which means you have to measure up and over.
It's true. Bink. And then bink. Because these guys move 8, correct?
They move 9.
9.
And then for 1 CP, they can advance and charge.
We don't like that. We're just going to actually stay right here then. Because we have Dark Lances. Let's advance these witches for 4. Because I can leave... Well, you got stuff. And they're in Deep Strike or are they in reserves?
They're in reserves.
Okay, so they can't come down to my back.
Yep.
At least not yet. So that's going to be 12 inches of move. So these lovely witches will leave.
Do we want to give you something so that way we know you still hold that point?
We can just use wherever the heck I put these at. Let me see. So that raider moved. So what we'll do with this one is it's going to fly. It's got 14 inches, so it's just going to go right here. This raider has got 14 inches too. So this will come over here. You won't get Drazar out yet. Let's do...
And Drazar has fight first, correct?
Yes.
I'm pretty
sure Lilith does as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of them did.
Yeah, let's see. These fellows are gonna... They got their 7-inch moves. They're gonna come up this way.
I like how the Archon kept the 2-up emblem.
Yes.
It's
pretty funny.
It's very funny. Not very, like, consistent, but it's a 2-up emblem. It's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. Move my 2 and that, which would be what I want. So then these Chronoses, to go off their abilities, go ahead and just come up here. And these little fly. I mean, I kind of need all the attacks I have a feeling. But it's better to keep these guys here, I think, for now. Even though I don't necessarily need them here. Okay, cool. So then that will be that. That should be all my movement. So, let me see. Let's do... Gonna go ahead and let's do some shooting. So we'll start off with the Dark Lances and we're gonna go into them.
Okay. I'm gonna spend... Do I want to? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna spend the 1 CP for Dark Obfuscation, so they cannot be shot outside 12. And I can do that after you've declared them to be shot. So now you can re-allot targets if you want.
I don't think there's anybody else I can see.
Let me check and make sure I can do it after you declare them, or if I have to do it at the start of your shooting phase.
Yeah.
Just after an enemy unit has selected its targets. Yep.
Okay. That's pretty good.
I made them Nurgle for a reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. Then... Yeah, because I don't think I can see anybody. Oof. Okay, well, then we'll go ahead and... I don't really have too much more in the way of shooting. I will go ahead and do the Dark Lance from this guy into that.
Okay.
Let me see. So, hitting on a 3, hits with a 4.
Oh, yeah.
Wounds with a 3.
Oh, yeah. AP?
Probably 3. Let me see. Dark Lance, yeah, AP 3.
AP 3, okay. Chaos Terminators have a 4-up emblem now because they're super cool. I roll a 2.
For 6 damage.
6 damage. 1 Justarian bites the fucking dust.
Nice. That one over there is going to put its Dark Lance into these guys here.
Chosen, okay.
And then all the dudes, and then I'll probably put the Dark Lance from the Calbite squad. Oh, no, the Calbite squad's here, never mind. Their Dark Lance.
I think they can only see.
Yeah, we'll probably go there. So,
Okay,
we'll do the Dark Lance from that first, though. Hits on a 3. Nice.
Strength 12, so it should wound on it too.
It does, yeah.
So 1 AP3 on those guys.
AP3. Okay. I'm gonna take on this 1 power fist on the cover.
Okay.
So AP2. So saving on a. I think Chosen still have a 3-up, but let's check. Yeah, they have a 3-up. So saving on 5s. Getting it. Hell yeah.
Nice. And then let me see here. The Hellions here.
Were you gonna still do the Dark Lance into the?
Yeah, I suppose. I'll actually shoot them with other stuff too, and I'm gonna wait to activate them.
Okay.
Let's do these Hellions here, and they're gonna shoot them. Well, you have to be the closest unit. Is that what it was?
No, you just can't. You have to be within 12 to target them.
So I'll shoot them with the Hellions then, because they're all within range there. We'll do the Splinter Pods first.
All right.
So I've got each of these guys. So 10 shots.
Goodbye.
Yeah, 10 shots. We'll hit on 3s. Those are misses. I don't think I have any rerolls anywhere. Nice. And then we will. It's strength. Strength 2. So I'm gonna need probably 6s.
Do they have anti-infantry?
Oh, it's anti-infantry 3 up. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So I need 3s, and it's twin linked. So that will be 6 at no AP.
6 and IP. Oh yeah. Twin linked and anti are also a good combination.
Yes.
And while you're rolling those, I'll do their pistols. 3 hits.
It was no AP, correct?
No AP. Yep.
Okay. Only 1 goes through,
1 more no AP.
and then 1 more. Oh Jesus! 1 more no AP on the 3-up, making it. So only taking 1 damage.
Sweet. Let me see. Got nothing in that one. It just had that. Let's do the. I think this is pretty much everything, unless I have. Oops. Oh, too far. Let's see the grotesques. Do they got any shooting? I don't think I put any.
They have
shooting
liquefier
on them,
guns.
which are 12 inches, so probably not within range there. But I'll shoot the Terminators. So I got 3 liquefier guns going into the Terminators for 5 shots, 4 shots, 1 extra here.
Are they flammers?
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah.
And then auto hitting, strength 4.
They're probably toughness 5, right?
So I need 5s because they're not any anti-infantry or anything like that. So that will just be 2 at -1.
2 -1. I'm gonna take them on. I can't. It doesn't matter where I take them actually because I can't get better than a 3-up from cover. So 3s, making both.
Nice. Then now we'll do the Calbite Squad. Let's see. Our guns out of range. So we'll do the regular dudes. Let me see. Ranged weapons. I have quite a few splinter rifles, 2 shots apiece. I lost 2 of them, I think. So let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splinter rifles. Nice. So these are hitting on 3s. Here we go. And I do think I get to reroll 1s from my Archaon. Abilities, leader, overlord. Overall, wound roll. Okay. So.
That's simultaneously better and worse.
True.
Do they have anti?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
I was just thinking, shoot, I forgot my power.
So there's that. So that will be 4 at no AP
4 no AP.
on your fly girls, boys, things, creatures.
They them.
Yep.
4 no AP, so 3s. Saving 2, taking 2. So 1 guy is going to just die. Come here.
Oh, right. And then we'll do the blaster for hitting on a 3-up. It misses. And then the Dark Lance hitting on a 4-up. It hits. Wounds on anything but a 1. I get a 2. So 1 AP3 on that same squad.
1 AP3. It's on the 6. Nope.
It's gonna be minimum 3 damage, but 5.
Oh yeah. We're just going to do this.
Noise. Okay, and I got all those witches, and they've got pistols. They advanced.
Do they have
so we're
assault?
good there. No, as I just said.
Okay.
They have pistols, and they advanced. So let's go
Well,
ahead.
some pistols have assault, that's what I was asking.
Oh, they might. Because I really don't think... Oh, I guess I can see the Terminator. I will... This other one's out of luck, but I will shoot the Terminator with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 Dark Lances at Abaddon squad. 2 hits from the nose cone. And then...
Can you see over this footprint?
Yes.
Okay.
Should be able to, at least. I think so. But we can say no then.
Okay.
So nothing then. So then we'll go ahead and...
Charge phase?
At the end of the shooting phase,
Mhm.
I'm going to spend a CP and do fire. I think it's called Fire and Fade.
I'm
But
pretty sure.
Strike and Fade.
There we go.
And this guy is going to move. This will move. So he is going to go back to here.
Okay.
And then I shall then go ahead and go into the fight phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start off with the Lilith squad. And I'm going to empower them for a pain token.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to do that after you make your charge, or do you have to do that like right away?
Got to do it right at the beginning of
Okay.
the phase or whatever. Let me see. So there's
Oh, that's
that.
right. I forgot the charge phase got rolled into the fight phase.
Well, they have different rules at the start of any phase is when you do it.
Mm.
I should have explained them in my shooting phase, but that's okay. So there's that. And we're going to choose... Because I've got a...
6.
Yeah.
A comfortable 7.
Yeah, a 6-inch charge there. Should be pretty doable. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do our charge there because that should again be pretty doable.
Mhm.
So I will go ahead and re-roll the hit roll in the fight phase for my power for pain ability, and then let me see here. And then we'll spend the CP for acrobatic to display to allow them to advance and charge.
Got it.
Unless Lilith just gives that. I don't think she does, but never know. But she does have fight first. That's actually pretty fun.
Fight first is insanely good this edition. Like, unless they like fac it or tone it down, like I think it's gonna be like one of the defining rules for melee armies.
And then we will activate. Oh, I'll do it at the beginning of the phase. So cool. So we will then make our charge roll for a 9.
Hell
Which
yeah.
will definitely be enough. And we're just gonna come sprinting with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got any way to intervene or anything like that?
Well, Heroic Intervention is now a core stratagem, so I could charge you with them. But I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah, because then I could fight you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to unleash holy hell on you here. But if you want to, you can. So there is that. The Hellions are actually going to charge this squad. Well, no. The Hellions are going to attempt a charge on the autocannon boys. So we'll see. With a 5, that won't do it. The grotesque advanced. Everybody else is sitting where they're sitting, and that's okay.
Real quick before you declare attacks there, remind me what the witch's new profile is.
Well, Lilith is going to give them extra strength and extra AP.
Okay.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
She's also probably going to pop her thing to do like tons of maybe 3 damage attacks.
Okay.
And then their ability is, their stuff is melee weapons. Hikatari blades,
Mm-hmm.
3s, strength 4 would be AP2, 1 damage.
Okay. I am. Okay.
You
Keep going.
can't fall back from them.
No.
Or no, when you do, you take a lot of extra damage. Okay, cool.
real quick. Let me check out Harkin just to make sure if he can do anything. And then I know Raptors have something funny. That is something I like about 10th edition, how every unit now has like a ability that you can leverage in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, real quick before you attack, it says at the start of the fight phase, the charge phase got rolled into the fight phase, so that ability wouldn't proc right now, correct?
Which one?
It's at the start of the fight phase. Each enemy unit within engagement range of one or more units with this ability must take a battle shock test.
That would be now.
That'd be now? Okay.
This is the charge phase is gone, but this is the fight phase. The fight phase is still a thing.
No, but it says at the start of the fight phase. That's why.
Which is now.
Okay, so you're gonna make a battle shock test for that real quick.
We will pass.
Hell yeah. And then when you declare them their attacks, I'm gonna spend 1 CP to make it so that I can fight on death on 4s for them.
Oh, nice, cool. All right. So I am going to go ahead and do thrilling. Let's do thrilling spectacle now.
Mm-hmm.
Does Harkon have precision or anything like that?
No, I don't believe so. But let me check real quick to make sure I'm not lying to you. I know the range. I know the chain swords do not. But let me check on Harkon. I think his shooting weapon, his spear and shooting does. But let me check. His spear and shooting does not.
So I won't do thrilling spectacle then.
His talon does have precision. Yes.
Does have precision.
Yes, his claw does have precision.
Then I will do thrilling spectacle.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have.
So we'll do our pile in here.
Okay.
Just to get a few more people into fighting. Everybody's fighting.
So let me see. So that makes her attack characteristic 12. She gets sustained hit. She's gonna anti-infantry 2 up. So Lilith is gonna put all of her attacks into. Yeah, so we're gonna do Lilith and 6 witches into the squad. And then the other 4, if the squad is killed, will go into Harkon.
Is he an eligible target to declare?
Yes, if the squad is dead.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't kill the squad, their attacks are whiff.
Okay.
Yes. At least that's how it's explained to me. So, but we can also ask Deco what he thinks. But
Because I don't think he's an eligible target right now, so I don't think you'd be able to declare attacks into him.
it's true. Oh, that's right. I got a slow roll. Duh.
Yeah.
So never mind. So slow roll to make it happen. That's what happens. Okay. So we're just gonna slow roll. So everybody watching, that's just gonna happen. So we'll do Lilith to start with then.
Okay.
So she's gonna have 12 attacks. The unit has full rerolls to hit right now.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 attacks. So she's hitting on 2s. This is just going to the regular unit there. Gets the rerolls. So these are sustained 2.
Jesus.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and. Because the greed is intense. Let's reroll. We're gonna reroll all hits. And no 6s. I lose a hit. That's what I get for being greedy. So each one of those is sustained 2. A lot of attacks there. So.
Jesus, sustained 2. Fuck.
Yup. Lilith is a spicy lady.
Yeah, God. I know. I heard she was an absolute murderer, but I didn't know it was to this extent.
Yeah. All right. So.
Because there was that podcast I sent you last night. They were talking. One of the guys is a DRUKARI player, and he was talking about the only way you run witches is Lilith now.
And here we go. Here.
She has anti-infantry 2+, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if she didn't. At least a 3 up.
Okay. So it's going to be 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. And that will be at AP 3 due to the Brides of Death.
Jesus, 17 AP3.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, so that's 12. 5 more.
Well, so for Brides of Death, really quick.
What's that?
So with models leading this unit, models in that unit have the fight first ability, like she does. And each time model in that unit makes a melee attack, add 1 to the strength characteristic and add 1 to the armor penetration characteristic and attack by 1. That she's in the unit, right?
Yes, that includes her.
Because how that's
so
written.
it also works the other way around, where unique rules for the unit now affect Lilith as well.
Whoa.
That's why I had this question with Mephiston.
Yeah.
Because you can only lead like 3 units, and one of them is Assault Intercessors, and Assault Intercessors have the wound reroll on points.
Ah.
So and I wasn't sure if that would affect Mephiston or not.
Sheesh.
And leader units are included as part of the unit, so it works both ways. It's why Abaddon gets to reroll all his hits in melee and stuff like that.
Okay. So yeah, AP3.
AP3. So on 6s. How much damage piece?
1. Her blades, I think are still 1 piece. Make me go back. Still at 3 yet. I think it's 1 piece. Yep.
Okay, that is 7.5.
Nice.
Okay, so real quick, 7.5 dudes die. I am going to roll 7.5 dice, or 7 dice to see how many can fight on death.
So I believe that happens at the end of the fight phase, after the end of the activation, correct?
Let me.
Because I don't think you get to cut models out of my attacks.
I'm not too sure. Let me check real quick. Profane Zeal.
Because all these attacks are happening at the same time, technically. I'm just soloing them.
It just says until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit is destroyed, so I think I do.
I don't think it gets to cut out of my unit, though. Like, to lessen attacks. I don't think so either. Yeah, that would really slow the game down. But I mean, it could. But
I did roll 5 of them, so I'm just going to set those to the side. Yeah. And 7 of them are dead, and 1's at 1.
So we'll do 4 now at the same time into the last 3.
Oh, you shot some of them out, so there's only 1 dude left.
Oh. We will do 3 of them then. So I need 3s, full rerolls, no sustained BS this time. I don't believe. Nope.
Sustained hits 3.
And then we don't have any anti-infantry, but we will be strength 4, so we'll wound you on 4s now.
Yes, sir.
So that will be 4 at AP2.
4 at AP2. So on 5s on this last dude.
Yeah.
He makes 1, takes 3, dies. And then let's see, his fight on death does not happen.
Okay, and that was 3 of them. So now you've got
Harkon.
Time for Harkon to get stabbed by many blades. Okay.
I believe in it.
Okay. So, hitting on 3s with full rerolls. The power from pain is toned down, but full rerolls is nice.
Yeah.
And then making him 4. And what's his toughness?
His toughness is, I'm like 90% sure it's also 4, but let's check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, T4.
Okay. So bing, 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 bing. So he's got 4, 8, 12 at AP2.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12. AP2, so on his 4 up Emblem. Failing 5. Does that kill him? I would like it if Harkon didn't die, so I'm actually going to spend the 1 CP reroll one of these. He has 5, exactly.
Nice.
So let's see if I can reroll that into a success. So
Nice.
he's down to 1.
Very nice.
Okay, so time for my fighting on death real quick with the Raptors, and then Harkon swing back. So we have 5 Raptors. Okay, so it's going to be 20 chainsword attacks.
Okay.
So 5, 10,
reason why I'm slow rolling bow was I wanted to direct attacks into Harkon.
Because the way that the rules are technically stated, you're supposed to roll dice for each model individually. You're not supposed to bundle attacks like everyone does.
Yeah.
And that can actually, especially now in this edition where like certain rules are affected by if a unit's below starting strength or below half strength, slow rolling in certain points like that is actually going to become like probably a pretty like crucial part of the game. At least in terms of like if you want to get like the maximum efficiency out of a unit. Or if like it's a little up in the air if this unit's going to kill this unit. Like if it's a sure thing in your mind, like go ahead and fast roll, but you can't like get upset if the rolls don't go your way.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay.
Okay, so all the dead raptors.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s because of Chaos Undivided.
Yep.
Oh. There we go. Okay. 2. And it's each time a unit's selected to fight, so I think I would get to make a Dark Pact. So I'm going to say sustained hits. Because, why not?
So double check when it does say, because it might say in a fight phase.
I don't think it does, because it says anytime a unit is selected to shoot or fight. But let me check to be safe.
Yeah.
Army rules, Dark Pacts. Yeah, each time a unit with this ability is selected to shoot or fight, it can make a Dark Pact.
Yeah. So, Bo, in the core rules, the wounds do not spill over onto the character.
Yeah, it's kind of to prevent your character from just getting one shot by the entire unit. It's something interesting that they added in. It's why yesterday in the game on Monday, all the Sanguinary Guards got slaughtered, but Dante was still alive at the end of it because he was technically, when the unit dies around the character then becomes its own separate unit with a new starting strength.
Correct.
It's really weird and really wonky, but it's like to help prevent characters from just getting absolutely obliterated if their squad doesn't manage to hold up.
And in that case, like here, like if I...
T3, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so freeze.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy. And in that case, like, with what happened there is, like, I kind of had to do what I had to do. You know, I mean, maybe one more attack from Lilith instead of that greedy reroll might have done it. Who knows? But
9,
it just depends.
12, 15, 18 at AP1.
Nice. Probably kill him here.
That's the hope. And then
You
Harkon gets to have fun.
Except I have a 3-up invuln right now.
Yeah. And don't the witches have an invuln in melee?
A 6-up, but...
I thought it was a 4 in melee.
Don't believe so. Nope.
Okay. Weird.
Oh yeah, it is a 4-up. Never mind.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Sheesh. Let's see. So be 12,
18.
16, 18.
There.
Okay.
1 damage piece. Damn.
We'll still take care of. Oh, nice. So some will live. So I'll have 2 left.
2 left.
So go ahead and pull
Okay.
all these chicas out. 8 die. Okay.
So I'm going to do the Herald's Talon into Lilith because it has precision. And then we're going to do the Hell Spear into the Grills.
Yeah. Yeah, and Bo, if you watch any of our other battle reports, I think it's come up in every single mission except for the one me and Daniel played. And that's why you can see, like, so that's why Duncan, like, decided to attack all of his attacks with the Screamer into my Terminators, and the other one, because then all my Terminators died, and then my captain wasn't eligible to pile in and fight, because he became his own unit. It's pretty interesting.
5 on Lilith at AP2.
Okay. And in this case, Harkon has precision on his weapon, so he just gets to target Lilith, even though there's witches still left. And she'll take 2. How much damage apiece?
2 apiece.
2 apiece. Where is which probably will kill her. I don't feel like she'd have 5 wounds. Yep, so she dies.
Oh yeah. And then I missed with the Hell Spear.
Nice. Okay. Cool. So then that will be that.
Weapons with 1 attack but sustained hits like D3 or some shit feels super swingy.
Yeah.
Okay, there is that.
So at the end of my turn, I will score 5 VP for extend battle lines,
Because you hold the
and
center.
I will score 6 VP for, or 5 VP for arrow denial as well.
Wrong.
Extend battle lines is holding objectives in no man's land
Mhm.
in mine, and then aerial denial is having a unit wholly within 6 inches of the center, and your opponent not having a unit wholly within 6 inches.
Got it. Okay.
So 10 on secondary there for those to go.
Okay. Top of my turn, I score 5 on primaries because I only hold my back objective. Okay. I don't think Harkon's technically his own unit now, so I don't think I actually have to take battle shock for him.
He's below half wounds.
He is though, so yes.
Yeah.
So his leadership is 6.
Okay.
I get a 9, so he is set to go. They're set, they're set, they're cool, they're cool. Okay. Let's go with let's start moving around some stuff. So
Any command abilities? Or anything?
yeah. Abaddon. Babylician. Easy Kyle. Yeah, let's just do Paragon of Hatred again, so everything within 6 inches gets to reroll all failed hits.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's just breathe down their fucking necks.
Nice.
Oh. Let's just waddle these dumbasses up here behind the lads. The Chosan. Drazar is in there, and that fucker scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, start of the turn, going up to 1.
Okay. Yep, I'm back to 1 as well.
Drazar particularly poses an interesting challenge. Does he give the unit he's in fight first, or just him?
He's the whole unit. Let me double check though. I imagine he's basically the Calibite version of her.
Most characters that have fight first say they give the unit fight first, but I wanted to check to be safe.
Oh, he does not have fight first actually.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay, that makes my life a little bit easier then.
Just all the models in his unit have the precision ability.
Jesus, okay. That's almost worse.
But I wonder if Incubi have the fight first. That's like I thought I saw somewhere that they had.
With core abilities, the entire unit needs to have it for it to benefit from it.
Oh, this forces you to make battle shock tests. Have to be the fight base.
It's not as cool as our last edition one, where if they fail the battle shock test, you get to fight first.
Exactly.
Which is unfortunate. We're going to just waddle up here. Oh, staying out of engagement range.
And they have 3 up saves, right?
Yes.
Feel no pains or anything?
No, not at the moment. The Possessed are on that point. Terminator's moved up. Havoc's moved up. Chosen and walled up.
I'll go ahead and overwatch when you finish your move there with the Catalites.
Okay.
And I will empower them for reroll hits. Though that might be... when did that happen? Actually, I should double check before I make such a sweeping statement. Oh, nope, I can't do it. Not in that phase. Okay, never mind. I can't empower them. But they shall shoot. They get to reroll wounds at least. So I'll do the Dark Lance. Needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Let's do the Blaster. Needs a 6. Doesn't get it. We'll do all of... Oh, and the Blast Pistol from the Archeon. Gets a 6. Does hit it. Strength 9. A 1 won't do it. I do get rerolls. So a 2, I think, should do it, correct?
I am in the range, yeah.
Yeah, you are. So that will be 1 at AP 3, or AP 4.
AP 4.
Because the Blast Pistol should be the same no matter what. So, AP 3.
AP 3? Okay.
Yep.
So on 6 up. I get it.
Nice. So there is that. And then we'll do the Splinter Rifles. You definitely see this army is supposed to be fast. Because everything has assault almost. Oh, I actually have one more Blast Pistol from the guy there. He misses. Alright, so then there'll be 5 Splinter Rifles. How many 6s can I roll? 3. Nice. And then anti-infantry 3 up.
2.
2.
No AP?
No.
Hell yeah. We get both of them. We're good. Okay. I actually need to check if... I'm like 90% sure they're not, but I want to see if their bolt guns are assault.
Assault bolt guns.
They got heavy.
True. Oh, and what's your objective? Or no, you have the same objectives this game.
No, they're not. And also, their CSM bolt guns didn't get heavy. That's weird.
Did other bolt guns get heavy?
Yeah, the Intercessor ones.
I think the heavy Intercessor ones.
Nope, regular Intercessors got heavy. And assault.
Interesting. Thought only the String Guard got that.
Nope. Okay. Nah, fuck it. Okay, cool. Let's start off with...
that was his unit.
Oop.
And I do not get my CB back.
Okay. Gonna start off with... Let's start plugging these Havoc autocannons into these Taloses back here.
Okay.
So... For their Dark Pact, I'm gonna once again do sustained hits. So 5 explode. Rerolling. I want to check and see if it's for Abaddon, if it's reroll all failed or just reroll hits.
Oh, what are they going into? The Cronoses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I said Taluses. You can reroll the hit roll, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to... I'm also a greedy fucker.
Sustained is nice.
So it just about evens out. I net 1.
That's not bad. Okay.
And then
awesome.
Taluses are... Or Cronoses are
T7.
T7, so 3s. So that's going to be 8 at AP 1.
Okay.
Have their Dark Pact real quick. Making it.
8 4-ups. Wow.
Damn.
I'll make 1, and they're 3 damage apiece.
Yes, sir.
So it's... I have a fail pin. So might as well freaking roll. Sorry, guys. Lots of solo in this game. You can move on to the next thing if they're...
Okay. I will start up...
You're going to target them again, but...
I don't think so. At least not with the next thing. I'm going to do these guys into the Hellions.
Yeah.
So... Combi weapons.
Ooh, definitely not enough. So... As long as it's 14, should be. Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
They die. So they blow up.
Combi weapons into the Hellions.
Okay.
Definitely within half range. So now I get 2 shots instead of 1.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, rolling all fails. Oh, their Dark Pact, I'm going to do sustained hits.
Okay.
Yeah. So, rerolling these. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s. Okay, so these fail. So there is 1 save at AP 0, and then 6 more wounds.
Okay, so 3 die.
Sorry, I should ask, are they infantry? That's a dumb question, but like...
No.
They're not?
No.
Okay, so actually it's just 7 at no AP.
Okay. That was 1 fail. And then 4 fails. So 2 will die.
Okay. And then for the combi bolters,
Okay.
4 shots apiece. There is 5 remaining. 5 remaining, yep.
And they're mounted. Weird. Anyway. Okay.
What did Nick say?
I'm just curious about stream game time.
Okay, so once again, exploding 5s, rolling all fails, hitting on 3s.
Okay. Fails, hitting on 3s.
Okay, so
Abaddon definitely gives a lot of buffs.
yes. It's him and Bobby G. Two more.
Where is this going?
These are all the combi bolters going to them.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So for
Any AP on these?
no, AP 0. So 6, 10, 14. Okay, cool. 20 some on.
Yeah,
20
a
some
lot
on.
of shots.
And
These guys with
then
t-shirts. Okay.
and then for Abaddon, for his own range weapon, he's gonna do the Talon of Horus into the Grotesques.
Okay.
So, fuck, I'm afraid they have all 4 keywords, so I also have lethal hits on them. Oh well. Bop. Rerolling all fails. Okay. And then wounding on into the Grotesque. So they T5,
I think they're T6.
T6.
Let me double check. Grotesques. They are T5 actually. Never mind.
T5. Okay.
Yep.
So 4s, making both. So 2 AP 1.
Okay. 6 ups. Neither.
2 of these.
5 ups. None. So 1 will die. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do the ones here that can see. We're gonna do 4 chosen that can see the them.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, their Dark Pact goes off. Do I get an extra CP from Abaddon? That's cocked. I do. So 2 of CP. And then these guys, they're going to do lethal hits.
Okay.
So the 4 that can see. Okay, am I within 6 of? I don't think so. Yeah, just barely outside. Okay. So lethal hits. So these just get pulled.
Okay.
These, that one whiffs. They hit on 2s because they exalted champion.
Yep.
Bleeding on 3s. Okay. So that's gonna be 5 at no AP into the Cabalites.
Okay, 5 and no AP into the Cabalites. So. Whoops, man. 5 will die.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I've done that. Nope. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, real quick, because of the Eye of Jazich on the Chaos Lord on a 2-up, I gain a CP. Yeah, that's what I should be.
Yeah, because there aren't any rules about gaining more than 1 CP like there were last edition,
I
are
don't
there?
believe so. I haven't seen any.
Okay.
If there is, I'll retroactively take that CP back.
Well, that's good. I just was curious. Because I was like, damn, I haven't seen Army generate CP like that before. Which, it's like, I mean, it makes sense. Abaddon and all that jazz.
Mhm.
But
I didn't see any rules when I read through it the first time, so you can keep going.
Okay. They shot. They don't have guns. They shot. He has a gun, but I don't think it's pistol. I'm pretty sure his spear isn't a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
It's also one shot.
Okay.
So that is gonna be all my shooting phase onto the charging.
Okay.
I think. Okay. We are going to do Abaddon on the Terminators onto the Center Point into the Grotesques.
Okay.
Needing a 7. Getting a 3. I'm gonna spend the CPU reroll that. Getting an 8.
Nice.
Oh no, fuck. The trophy rack got knocked off.
Uh-oh.
Not my gray plastic. Let's just see if I can get Abaddon in there. Jesus. Definitely did not make this easy on myself when I put that building there. Okay.
So, punch room will be out, but oh well.
Oh well.
So Russell will get in there and it's Abaddon, so you should take care of the Grotesque.
Yeah. Okay, chosen into the Capelites, needing a 5, getting a 6.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting. I really do feel like, I'm not going to say it suffered, it just changed a lot, but the fight phase changed a lot, especially with, like, so much of the integral fight phase things, like, it's just very interesting, because, like, I guess the few games that I've played that we've had fight first units, we've had stuff like that, but it's just interesting, because it's like, I feel like, it just makes it, I think it feel a lot like AOS, where, like, your opponent's probably going to have a way to hit you one way or another before you get to make your second attack with your units.
Yeah.
Which almost is like, unless you're just like spamming charges, it's kind of rough when you're only charging 2 or 3 units because you're like, you know.
It makes, I think they've tried to tone down the effectiveness of like the very fast, cheap trade piece armies.
Yeah.
Like things like Drukari, Bloody Rose, like Harlequins, like those things. I think they really tried to change their identity and make it so that they can't be as annoyingly dominant as they were for good portions of the game.
Yeah.
Anyways, gonna start with Terminators. Because, not Terminators, we're gonna start with Abaddon, because why not?
Yeah.
He's the boy.
That's true.
Okay. We have his melee weapons. We're gonna go with Draknian.
Okay.
We are going to do... we're gonna do sustained hits.
Okay.
Yeah. So, exploding 5s.
Okay.
3 and then wounding on 2s with dev wounds. Did not roll a single 6. So that is just going to be 10 at AP 4.
Okay, 10 at AP 4.
That's going into those guys there.
Yeah, the grotesques.
Okay, so we'll do our 6-7 invulns first. Before we do our, what's the damage on these?
3 piece.
3 apiece. Okay. Awesome. So I'll make 4 invulns. So they're 3 apiece, so that's going to be a lot.
I'll start there. That's half of them. That's a little over half.
Yeah, it's 4.
So 5 up.
Yo, they
5 up
tried.
rounds. They have 4 wounds apiece.
Okay.
So one's dead, one's still alive, so I still got
2 more.
2 more to make. And now we got
Just barely.
Then when they die, they get to fight. So, let me see here. Wherever you are, grotesques. Let's see. I think they do at least abilities. I guess not 4-ups. So let's see. They get to fight. One gets to fight. Melee attacks.
I do
4
like how they
attacks.
changed a lot of the 5 on death to 4-ups.
Yeah.
It makes the melee match up a little bit less infuriating.
So 3 hits, strength 5, no wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Now continuing over to Chosen.
Yeah.
Gonna pile in real quick.
Coming in there, we'll see if my Archaon can be magic with his 2 open invulns.
3 and 3. So I won't be able to fight with everything. I think there's 1 dude left out, and then the 2 power fists are left out.
Yep.
Real quick, let's do the Chosen before we move on to the characters.
They have EP2 weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 text beasts. 1, 2, 3.
You might just want to slow roll a few of these.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a squad.
Oh, yeah. And the Archaon does have the 2 up and 1. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they're gonna have 6 up saves versus your AP.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I would just swing like 2 of them at the Calvites, and they should die.
That's fair. Let's do. I got enough. Let's do 3 to lock it in. Okay. So hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take exploding 6s. And
Yep.
this is just exploding 6s.
Yep.
So. It just perfectly evens out. And then wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's going to be the first 6 at AP2.
They die.
Okay. And then that was these 3. So then we have 1, 2, 3, and then both characters.
Okay.
So let's start with the first 3 guys. Four. Okay. 2s with exploding 6s. And then 3s. Okay. First bunch into the Archon is going to be 8 at AP2. So on your 2 up.
Okay. 8 at AP2. On my 2 up. I think it just drops down to a regular 4 up after that, or do I lose my influence?
You lose your aim completely.
That's right. So there's 1. So
Probably should roll that in the future.
yeah, probably. We can just say that 3 go through.
That's fine.
Unless you want me to solo.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Let's just say that 1 was the last one.
Sure.
So, Chaos Lord and the Exalted Champion,
What's the damage on these?
1 apiece.
Oh, okay. We'll say Actually, let me just solo roll it, actually, because that's
Okay.
important. Because that's an important thing to do. So,
Okay. First
there you
one.
go. First one fails,
Damn.
and then he dies. So,
Yeah, ouch.
wow. There you go. All right.
Should have just taken my other.
No, gotta play by the way it is. Okay,
That's
cool.
fair.
Those ones go.
I really wanted to see the Exalted Champion get D3 extra strength and attacks. Okay, awesome. That's gonna be all my charges. So you get to fight back with, you get to fight with your witches over here.
I do. So, let's empower them, and we'll do reroll hits.
Sorry, real quick.
Yep.
They both dark back, so on 2 up I gain an additional CP from both of them. So up to 4. Is there a roll about gaining extra CP per
Because that
phase?
just seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not-
I read Dark Pact.
Well, it's
because
not, it's not coming from Dark Pact. It's coming from
Oh.
Abaddon, and it specifically says. Let me read it.
Then
so-
maybe it is. I don't know.
It says
That
each
just-
time this model makes a Dark Pact and does not fail the resulting leadership test, roll 1d6 on a 2 up. You gain 1 CP.
And then how many Dark Pacts can you do a turn?
However many I want. It's
Really?
anytime I select to shoot or fight. So that's why I was specifically
Yeah.
shot with the kit chosen with lethal hits, because that way I got a CP from that, and then I got a CP from the
Interesting.
additional next one.
Yeah. Because go ahead and read the Dark Pact thing really quick, just like word for word,
For sure.
just so that we can. Because it just seems like a lot. This was like-
Yeah, that's why I asked. Like, this feels like a bit.
And maybe CSM just get to always have that much CP.
I guess. Okay. If your army faction is Heretic Astartes, each time a unit with this ability is selected to shoot or fight, it can make a Dark Pact. If it does, select one of the following abilities for that unit's weapons to gain until the end of the phase: lethal hits or sustained hits 1.
Yeah.
And then each time a unit makes a Dark Pact, after it has resolved its attacks, it must take a leadership test. If the test is failed, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. And so they haven't had to make leadership tests.
Well, I have been. I've been making leadership.
Oh.
You make the leadership test after the attacks are
Okay.
resolved, and if you fail, that's when you take the moral.
And
points.
then Abaddon's just giving out. Are you sure Abaddon's isn't just to his unit, or is it to all units?
Well, so it's to his unit, but he has the Eye of Zeech that lets him do the exact same thing.
Oh, no. Again, I guess you just get to do that. Yeah. So, just I think if the strategy is if you're gonna fight.
Here, let me. While you roll for the
I
witches,
think it
I'll look
wouldn't
and
be
see.
in there though, because I read through that. I think it's in that big. And
I'll
we won't worry about it for this game, but we'll go through and we'll look at it for the next and just see. Because I don't know. I mean, and maybe because of how you have it stacked, and if you're taking the Eye of Zeech, like that's just the way it is. I just feel like I feel like people would have been bellyaching about that in the.
Yeah.
Which I
That's
mean,
why-
CP isn't as important as it was last edition, but it's still like.
With how good some of the stratagems are, I would say it's even more important though, personally, because we're starting with 0. That's
Yeah.
why I stacked it like this, because we're starting with 0.
Okay, so I get all hits. And because you stacked it, maybe that's just the benefit of that.
I'm trying to see, like, is it?
I wasn't watching the game yesterday as close as I probably should have that Jason did, but I didn't see a ton of that.
Charging, no.
So let's see. So they all hit there. So the witches, melee weapons. We're no longer plus with strength. We don't have too many abilities here, so I'm winning you on 5s and 6s. So you will take 1 wound at AP 1 on Harkon when you're ready.
Okay, give me 1 sec, 'cause I really want to make sure that, like, I'm not doing this wrong.
Yeah, so Bo, how the CP is being gained is the Mark of Zeech allows you to roll for it when you do a Dark Pact.
Oh, it's not the Mark of Zeech, it's the Eye of Zeech. It's
The Eye of Zeech.
It's the enhancement I took on the Chaos Lord.
So it's a specific enhancement you can take on the Chaos Lord that's in that unit. Abaddon also has that ability for his unit, and both of them are units that can do Dark Pacts. So, and when they do the Dark Pact, which can happen there wasn't any regulation on how many times a turn you can do it. It's during the shooting and the fight phase. You can do it twice a turn to get 2 CP. That's how it's reading right now. But we might have to do more research into it.
The reason why I'm not sure if there is a limit or not, because it specifically says on Abaddon each time this unit makes a Dark Pact, which means that it's implying that it can happen multiple times.
And some people won't take. I mean, anyone who's competitive will take Abaddon, but some people might not. So it gives you an option to have an Abaddon if you do the
with the
Eye
Eye of Zeech, yeah.
So I don't know.
I am not sure, because I'm not seeing anything under, like, command points, because there's no point thing for that in here, and there's nothing for, like, gaining command points either. Weird.
Well, we'll do some more research. So that, I mean, you have pretty much unlimited for this game. I mean, the other option is kill those units, and that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So, so he has 1 to save.
1 save?
AP1.
AP1. So on his 3 up. Making it with 4.
Yeah.
Okay, he gets to swing back. Let's go Harkon. Let's just do his talons real quick, needing 6. I'm going to take sustained hits. So 6s explode, which I didn't get any, and I didn't roll any 1s, so nothing to reroll from Undivided.
Yep.
Winning on 2s. Okay. So that's going to be 4 at AP2.
They almost live.
Damn.
Okay. It's lit.
And you can only consolidate towards if you end in engagement range or if you end on an enemy or if you end on a point, correct?
Yep. So he has to say that.
So he has to sit tight. Okay, cool. That's gonna be my entire turn. At the end of it, I will get extend battle lines because I'm holding home and center or home and no man's land. So I will get 5 for that.
Yep.
And then for no prisoners, I will score 5, I believe.
Yeah.
'Cause
1,
2,
2, 3,
4.
4. Yep. So you'll get your max. So 10 there. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie. At the beginning of my turn, nothing is a half wound, so I don't have to make any battle shocks. Everything just died. So I'll get defense stronghold. So that seems pretty easy. And I'll get capture enemy outpost. Cool.
That's gonna be pretty difficult. I gained a CP, but I guess we'll just have to deal with that. But that one's decent because if I can somehow manage to make it happen, then we're Gucci.
Okay. You can also toss at the end of the turn for an additional CP.
Yeah, I get 8 VP for it though, so And you only have cultists sitting back there.
That's valid. That's fair.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the movement phase.
Yes, sir.
So Drazar is obviously going to get out.
Jazar and the homies.
That's right.
I got him for you.
Thank you.
No worries.
I'm going to do some big smacking, I think.
Which is completely understandable.
So they're all going to hop out there. Then they'll move. Getting themselves pretty much super well acquainted with these chosen. Many attacks are coming. And then let's have...
So we own that objective because it's sticky. So now we're going to go ahead and just come rolling over here and be like, what's up, fool?
Darklands, motherfucker.
Yeah. Same with this guy. What's up, fool?
You have to measure over the building.
Yeah, I didn't move my whole movement.
Oh, you didn't?
I think when you fly, you can just go over. I think it's for charges you have to measure.
No,
if I
you
remember.
for movement you have to measure up and over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
That's why I was talking about that.
I moved 10, so I had... So... And is that from the base?
Yeah.
I thought it was
pretty
only
sure.
for charging, but I will double check. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure it's for movement too, because I remember people complaining about it for Sanguinary Guard, and then I literally pointed out that Sanguinary Guard are infantry, so they could just breach.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Definitely possible.
I feel like there needs to be like a fucking GW hotline for this edition. Like, hey, can I gain more than 1 CP per turn? Hey, how did exactly does charging over building or moving over buildings work with vehicles?
It says flying. It's end of 2 minute phase. Oh, if you end on top of it. Otherwise, you can move like normal, it looks like.
Yep, if you start or end a move on a train feature. So, I was good.
Okay, cool.
So, that's fine. Okay, which makes sense, because you're going onto it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and do...
No, not Harkon. He's about to get double Darklands.
Gonna advance these witches for 3.
Oh, yeah?
So we're gonna go 11. But we're gonna do it in such a way that you can't see us. Because that is the pro move. Let's go ahead and do some Hellions going this way.
Yes, sir.
Apply some Resha. These guys are gonna go like this. This guy is gonna go like this. This fellow is just gonna move like that. White Raven comes in from my battle edge, and I don't know if I have. Is there a minimum move, or you just get to move everything now?
I'm not too sure.
20 inches plus.
You might want to look at the actual rules for flyers, because I know that they have their own like area of rules.
Is that where?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up aircraft. Aircraft. Here we are. Deploying aircraft. They're done treated as strategic reserves units for all rules purposes.
Yep.
So we're in battle round 3 now. So you can start within 6 inches of any board edge.
Yep.
And you move in though at 20. I think you get to fly in, right?
Each time an aircraft model makes a normal move, first move the model straight forward, and then it must move a minimum of 20. After it's moved, it can pivot 60 degrees or 90 degrees.
There's no upper limit to how far an aircraft can move.
Is that what it says here?
If the move is 20 plus inches. Which
Yeah,
is what I
it
have.
has to be at least 20, and then
Oh,
it can
yeah,
pivot
yeah.
90 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Cool with me. So.
And then aircraft that can't cross the battlefield edge, or that cannot make their minimum move or place their strategic reserves.
Like that.
Well, you have to come in within 6 of the board edge for. Oh, you came back there and then
Yeah.
moved up. Got it. Okay.
So that's the plan. So we're gonna go like that. Then I can make a pivot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll pivot. Okay, cool. So that's my movement there. I moved over. I'm going to select. I think it's gonna have to be. We'll select this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do this guy right here because I think that's what I moved over. So I'll touch both those squads. And for every enemy unit on a 4-up, they suffer D6 mortal wounds. So the chosen.
Is it just anyone, or is it just one, or is it any of them they move over?
I select a unit and all units in 6 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. So chosen will take 4 mortal wounds.
Okay. Is that including yours?
No, enemy units.
Okay.
And then
4 mortal wounds.
Abaddon squad also will take it, and will take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so 2 from the chosen squad and 1 Terminator. Getting rid of the weird just staring in there.
Okay. And then we will the power from pain rule. Let's see. Yeah, Cole said you are correct.
Bo, what are you saying Cole's correct over? CP or movement? Because in the book, which it might be in the designer note separate, but in the book it says as long as you don't end on it.
Flying over. Okay.
Oh, I think he's talking about how you actually do have to measure up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. So even though in the core book it says it's not correct, it says that unless you end on it, you don't have to do that. It doesn't really matter, I'm just curious. I'll just go until I can read the rules. I'm not going to do it right now, so we'll just go there. Yes, flying over is correct. In the book it says only if you end on top of it, though. So that's why I'm a little confused.
That might just be for infantry, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Because I've only ever heard people complain about that for specifically infantry, not vehicles, so I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
But then again, why would you even put that point in there? Because if they're infantry, they could just breach. So, I don't know. It's weird.
Okay. Well, both that's the way it is, so we'll go there. So we'll go ahead and go into shooting.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to Dark Lance this Terminator squad from this Ravager.
1 CP. Dark Obfuscation.
Okay, then I shall do the Chosen squad.
That's valid and fair.
Actually, never mind. You're within 12.
Am I within 12?
You are.
Okay, so I will still do Dark Obfuscation. You're just -1 to hit now because of stealth.
Okay, that is okay. I shall, at the beginning of the shooting phase, empower this unit and this unit.
Going down to 1.
Yes.
Okay.
On that for now.
1 edging point.
So they're gonna reroll hits. So let me see. Providing that they have power from pain. They do, hooray. Okay, so eradicate the foe. I can already reroll hit rolls in 1 actually, it's kind of funny, but we'll just deal with that. So I'll be hitting on, with the ranged weapons, I'll be hitting on 3s.
With -1 because of stealth.
Yes, so 3 Dark Lances sitting on 4s. I get to reroll. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, what's that? 1 hit, 1 wound at
Definitely.
AP3.
AP3, so on the 4th emblem. Not making it.
Minimum 3 damage.
Go for it.
The other one from the other side, same deal. 3 misses. I give them power to 2. 2 hits that time. Ooh. That's good. So 1 more wound, AP3.
4th emblem. Not making it 1 more time.
Minimum 3. Then we'll do the Kronos' shots into you with its flamers.
Flamels.
So let me see. So we'll do the Spirit Siphon first. How many shots? 2. Auto hit, strength 5, so 4s.
Yes, sir.
2 wounds at AP1 on the Terminators, no cover.
2 wounds, AP1, so on 3s. 16 on both.
Okay, and then the Spirit Vortex, 6 shots.
Hell yeah.
Actually, it's blast, so 7 shots.
Yeah, I got 6 in there, you're good. Or 7. Yeah,
It's
7.
on 3s.
Hitting on 4s, still -1 to hit.
Oh, true. and then 1 more wound at AP 1.
1 at AP 1. I'm going to take it on that dude sitting on the cover. So 2 up. Making it.
Nice. Let's go ahead and do the Dark Lance and the Splinter Rack into Heartcon there from the Raider.
Okay.
Never mind, I gave it a Disintegrator Cannon, actually, I think. Let me double check. No, it says Dark Lance. That's right, because I got rid of the racks. Okay, so Dark Lance hits. Hits a 2. Wounds, AP 3 on Heartcon.
4 up. No.
For
he's
5.
Dead. Dead guess.
Okay. This one will shoot its Dark Lance that way. Wit. Needs a 2. Wounds, AP 3 on those guys.
AP 3. Okay. Needing a 6.
Okay.
Not getting it. Dude at 1
damage.
just dies.
Okay. Let's do.
That's a bunch. Let's do the Bomber.
The Blommer.
Got Void Ravens and Dark Lances.
Yes, sir.
Or Void Lances.
So that's 2 Void Lances, and then the missile thing.
You can see what warrior they have when you.
Where is it?
Very bottom.
Well, I can say, yeah. But it doesn't tell you what it has. It has 2
Ooh,
Void
okay.
Lances, but it does say that you can replace it with 2 sights. So 2 Void Lances. We'll put the 2 Void Lances and the Implosion Missiles into Abaddon Squad.
Okay.
So, the 2 Void Lances,
Dang
it's
it,
older
nice
than
one.
12 and it's -1. So, 4s, 2 hits,
Oh yeah.
2 wounds, AP 4 on these bad boys.
4 up in molds. Getting 1, taking 1.
For minimum 3 again. Yep.
Oh yeah. Going to pick up you.
Okay, we'll do the Void Raven missiles now. D3, 3 shots, blast, so 4. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, not so good. I don't think I have any rerolls. Nope. And then that's a wound at AP 2.
2. Okay. So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna take on the guy in cover. So on a 3 up. Keeping him.
Nice. Okay. And that should be that. Then we'll go ahead and go over to the Hellions. They're going to put all their shots there.
Okay.
Not that it's that many shots, but it's some. So let's see. Ranged weapons. We'll do the Splinter Pods. 2 shots apiece, so 6 of them.
Yes, sir.
Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
No rerolls. Anti-infantry 3-ups. 3 wounds at no AP on the Chosen.
3 no AP.
I'll do the pistols while you're doing that.
Taking on the guy in cover. So actually no AP, so it doesn't matter. 3s. Failing 2, so 1 guy dies.
Then 2 more at no AP on them too.
2 more, no AP on 3s. Failing 1, taking 1, so 1 dude back here is at 1.
Okay. Then. So shot. I don't know if the Incubi have any weapons, range weapons. They don't.
I don't think so.
So there's that. We've shot there. That's cool.
Too busy with their knives.
That's true. Cool. So we'll go ahead and go into the charge phase. I'll spend a CP for a witch unit to be able to advance and charge. We're going to charge out of there. 8 should do it.
Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So up we come. I guess I have to go the closest, but literally right up. I don't know, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's see. So these 5 are coming out here. Yeah. All of the witches.
Okay. Let's do Jazar and Incubi into those guys
Okay.
for a 7.
Crazy. I'm gonna spend 1 CP for Overwatch.
Yeah.
So 3. And then even though they have lethal hits 5, I think Overwatch specifically states that you can only hit on 6s.
That's good.
So we're going
But
to
your 6s will be lethal hits.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes. 5, 6, 7. Wow, I never thought I'd say that. I'm gonna Overwatch and CSM. Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to do that either. I would have charged with Ravager instead. Or the Raider. That's to be smart. Good learning opportunity for me.
Okay, so bop. And then I should have said that before I shot. Oh well, or before I rolled. Oh,
For what?
1 CP reroll ones and ones. But oh well, he lame. Okay, so that's just gonna be 3 at no AP.
Okay, bye. 5 up and vulnerable save. Saving 1, not the other. 2 will die.
Okay.
Let's have anything special going on. No. Okay. So 2 will go. Go ahead and actually the fight they haven't started yet.
Oh wait,
go
sorry.
ahead and do.
I have more guns in that unit. I forgot about that. The fucking.
Okay, why are you doing that? The ship's gonna come in.
All right.
Hellions are gonna go in with a 12. Sheesh.
He has I gave him the basic loadout. So plasma pistol, 6s. That is a 1, so no. And then the combi weapon on Exalted Champion.
He will also charge with 11. Gosh, what did I get there?
Nothing. Okay, never mind. Tell you.
Okay, sweet. We will elect with Drazar's unit first.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 CP for Fight on Death. For on 4-ups, obviously.
No.
They are a Zeech unit. They're not super cool. They don't get to Fight on Death on 3s.
Dual blades and the W blades, single blading. Everybody has single blades except for. No, they all have single blades. Yeah. So, it's gonna be 8 then. Cause we lost them. And go ahead and take a battle shock test for me really fast.
Okay.
Start of the fight phase.
Running off of Chosen. I succeed.
Nice. And then let me see. So we got a few more. Okay. So I will empower them for my last. And then reroll hits.
Is this the incubator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll start off because you've got 1 character in that, a lord, 2 characters in that.
Exalted Champion, Chaos Lord.
And let's go ahead. How many wounds do those guys have?
Not
the Chaos Lord, the regular guys.
Oh, each of the regular guys, I believe they have 3 wounds apiece.
The Chosen? Jesus.
Yeah.
We'll start out with this many. So 3s. Rerolling fails. I don't think they have anything special other than the Tormentors that they had there.
Sorry, before I haven't seen your roll yet. What's the AP on all these?
2.
2 on everything?
And then, yeah.
I'm gonna spend 2 CP.
It's 3 for Drazar, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 CP for Infernal Pact. So, fucking Armor Contempt.
Okay. Very nice. And then, yeah, so we're rolling these. Oh, there's the 2 there. Nice, so those all hit. And then get to add 1 to the wound roll.
Mm-hmm.
My unit. Incubi, our strength. Strength 5, so I'm winning you on 2s then.
Yep.
Couple 1s there. So they have got 3, 12. 12 at AP 2, which will be 1.
Okay, so 12 4-ups.
2 damage a pop.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 dead.
I'm gonna have to roll the other 3 that didn't attack now.
And I get 1 Fight on Death out of that.
Nice. Oh, there. Okay, nice job. Okay, cool. All right, so then these will hit. Winning on 2s. No rerolls, so 6 more on them. AP 2, same deal.
Okay, so 2 fail, so that is 1 more dead.
Okay.
So on a 4-up. So I get that fight as well. So far 5 have died, and I have 2 fights on death.
Nice.
Let me-
Drazar.
Oh no, Hellion. So 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are.
So how many got left in the squad? 3.
2.
Okay. we'll go ahead and do the Executioner's Great Blades. So he'll hit with all those. And then he's winning you on 2s. And that'll be devastating. So it'll be 4 at AP 2, and then 3 at mortal wounds at the end.
So 4, AP 1. So 4s. Failing all of them.
3 damage a pop.
Hell yeah. And then for the last 2 chosen, I get no more fights. So I have 2 guys with Power Fists coming at you as soon as all your attacks are done.
Nice. That's it for those guys, at least.
Okay, I will do that real quick then. So Power Fist. Okay, so 4 apiece, hitting on 2s because of the Exalted Champion. And then I want to read the wording on Corn's stratagem real quick.
Yep.
Make sure I can actually Dark Pact on this.
Let's see.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to Dark Pact on this for exploding 6s.
Okay.
And these are all going into the Incubi.
Okay.
So 1.
They're hitting on 3s, probably the Power Fist, right?
Two.
Still
Because
2 for the Power Fist?
+1 with the from the Exalted Champion in the unit.
Interesting.
And then winning on 2s. Cool. So it's going to be 7 at AP 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 3 base and the Exalted Champion squad has the +1 hit.
Yeah. So I'll save 3. 4 will go through.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 will die.
Hell yeah. And that's just the Exalted Champion and the Chaos Lord against the world.
Okay. Then we will do the Hellions next.
Okay.
We'll pile in.
And they're technically their own units now, seeing as
Yep.
how we're moved on to a new unit. So the stratagem for Final Death and the -1 AP does not kick in anymore.
That is true. We'll go ahead and do the Hellions into the Chaos Lord, I think.
Okay. That being said, Chaos Lord does have the captain thing where you can use the stratagem for free, even if it's already been used in the phase.
Mhm.
So the Hellions melee is how much AP?
1.
1. Okay. I'm gonna spend the 0 CP for Infernal Pact. So Armor of Contempt on him.
Cool. So got Heliarch weapon, so we'll start with that one. So it's on 3s. Sustained hit, so I'll get that one back.
Okay.
And to infantry 3 up. Oh, that's lame. So that'll be 2 at your regular save.
Okay. 2 Chaos Lord has a 3. 3. 2 3s. Failing both.
1 damage piece on those.
Okay. So there's a 3.
And these guys giving me, and they get to roll 1s. That's Drazar. Nice. So that will be many sustained hits. 5. Wow. 5 sustained
Are
hits.
they still Hellions?
Yeah.
Is Jazar getting off an aura, or is that just his one?
It's their +1. Oh, never mind. So I won't get those 2. Never mind. So then no 2 more. Because his, or is it a 1? No, it's real. It was 1 to 1. My bad. The real ones.
Okay.
And then into infantry 3 up. And then let me make sure he gives it to people. No, he actually doesn't. Okay, so it'll just be 5 at your basic.
5 on 3s. 4, 5. Failing 2.
They're 4 damage total.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
so
He's dead.
Woohoo!
Goodbye. That -1 AP did not mean shit.
Okay, so then the Chronos. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
1, strength 5, 1 wound, no AP on the last dude.
Okay. 1 no AP, so on his 3 up. He makes it.
Okay. And then we will do the boat. Pilot, I don't know what that even has. Let's find out.
Close combat weapon.
It's got these like blade veins or something like that. Yeah. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. And then strength 6, so 1 wound
1 wound.
at 1.
At 0 AP.
1 at 0 AP, so minus 3 up. He does not make it. So
1 damage.
1. So he is now also at 3.
Sweet.
Okay. Anything else?
Just the witches.
Just the witches, for sure.
So do the witches next. Their abilities they have probably are nothing that important from here. Did I kill a unit?
Technically, you killed the Chosen and the Chaos Lord, so you killed 2.
Oh, sweet. So I'll have 2 more power from pain. I'll spend 1 to empower him. And we'll do reroll hits.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so it's going to be 10 of them. Many dice.
Many a days.
So start with Incubi are nice. I wish the Incubi had 4-up invulns, but I can understand why that might be a little rough. Thank you. We are very excited that this is our Twitch affiliate anniversary fun story
Oh, nice.
today. So we just got wished happy anniversary.
Trust me, Bailey, you don't want to be an elf with a 4-up invul, and you don't want to know what happens to you.
What happens? Oh yeah. People hate you.
Harlequin. You'll end up like Harlequin, dude. You'll get turned into a non-faction.
Okay, so here we go. Many attacks.
Many attacks.
These are my misses.
You scared me for a sec, dude. I thought the ones you were pulling towards you were your miss. I'm like, what the fuck? You're not hitting on 4s? You're not hitting on 3s, huh?
And then we are strength 3, so I need 5s.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully my dice don't cook me here. They did a little bit, but not too bad. Actually, no, they're fine. It's average. Okay. So,
An amount.
for 13. 13 AP 1.
Okay. 6, 7, 12, 13.
Yep.
And then AP 1. Let's check and make sure Havoc's stuff. Okay. 4-ups. So I got cocked a little bit. So that is exactly enough to kill the squad.
Woohoo! Another power for pain. Okay. And I'm sadly not close enough to get on the objective. That would actually have been really fun to steal that from you. But I could have thought about it differently. That's alright. Alright, so that'll be that. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will be
Turn.
the end of my turn. I don't score anything yet on my turn. At the beginning of my turn I controlled 2, so I've gotten 10 for primaries.
Okay. I'm gonna swing back with the Exalted Champion real quick.
Yeah.
The boy. Melee.
The boy who lived.
Exactly.
To die.
He's going to Dark Pact. When he Dark Pacts, he can add D3 to the strength of his weapon. He adds 3.
Nice.
So it is strength 8 and 5 attacks. And for his Dark Pact, we are going to do we're going to do Explode. We're going to do Sustained Hits. And this is going into the Incubi. Okay, so getting the 6. And then winning on 2s. Winning with everything. So it's going to be 6 into the Incubi at AP 2.
Guess what? Think you might die.
Hell yeah, damage base. Here, I'll get the boat out of your way.
Yeah. Nice.
Hell yeah. Okay. Top of your turn, or top of my turn, CP.
Yep. You control 3. So
Yes,
15.
And then actually, command phase, I get to draw 2 new cards. I get Cleanse. Oh, what's this? I haven't got this one yet. And Engage on front, I know what that one is. In your shooting phase, you can select 1 or more units from your army that are not battle shocked.
Sorry. At the end of my turn, I'm going to sack this for a CP.
Okay. At the end of your turn, each marker that is not within your deployment zone. Okay, performing actions on objectives, and I get CP if I do them. Probably not going to happen.
Okay.
So, command phase, Abaddon is going to give... he is going to give off the reroll aura.
Okay.
Okay. That's all my command phase stuff. I am really light on units now. Jesus.
Yes. The slap back was hard.
Okay. We are going to drop these boys from reserves. Technically in the move phase, we're just gonna do it now.
Yep.
Is that the best place for them? Let me check the range on
The Gauda cans are 36.
glass cannons.
No, last cans are 48.
Yeah. Over here. Last cans are 48 inches, and that's... I have a good tape measure. Oh, it's yours, Jesus. Yeah. They're gonna come in over here.
Yep.
And they just have to be within 6 of the battlefield edge.
Yep.
Those guys are right there, though.
I may overwatch you.
Let's just do this instead. Right here.
Yeah.
Slightly better.
How far away from me do you have to be, though?
Pretty sure it's 9s, that's why I'm got
Oh,
the
yeah.
measure. That's why I'm not too sure about this one. Yeah, I can be back here, and then 6 of the edge, so it can be
Nice.
actually
Okay.
6 and 3. Okay, there we are. Oh yeah. For the rest of my movement phase, come on, possessed. You're the one I was waiting for.
Okay.
Okay.
What do the possessed profiles look like this edition?
Pretty solid actually. Let me pull back real quick. So it's 4 attacks apiece of 3 hitting on 3s, 5, 1, 2.
Jeez.
But when they make a dark pact until the end of the phase, they have dev wounds.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. They're down. They don't really need to move. They're fine just there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Jesus. We're going to start doing some shooting.
Okay.
Gonna start with the las cannons that just came in. Ranged. Las cannons, okay, 1 piece, so 4. And then, I think it is. I'm gonna spend the 1 CP for reroll 1s to hit and wound.
Okay. Oh, what are they shooting at?
Oh, they're gonna shoot the Void Raven Bomber.
Oh,
and because
gotcha.
they're Nurgle, I get 2
So
explosions.
you're -1 to hit.
-1 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm ignoring modifiers because of stabilizing talent, so I still hit on 3s.
Okay.
So there's that. And then
3s.
top
T9.
T9. Okay. So 3s, rerolling 1s. Love to reroll 1s. Okay. 6 at AP fucking 3.
Yep. Okay. I shall save 2 of them before we'll go through. How much?
D46 plus 4. So 7, 11,
That's enough. With that, just that one.
15, 16.
I do not explode, so the bomber goes away.
Okay. That's them. Abaddon and his funky bunch.
Okay.
How many wounds does Drazar have?
4.
4? Okay.
He's just an elf. He's just an elf.
One, 2.
Oh, he has 5 actually.
He has 5.
Still
Nice. Slightly tougher than average, hell yeah. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do here. We are going to do. Yeah. We're gonna plug the Terminators. Are gonna put their shooting into the Hellions.
Okay.
Abaddon into Drazar.
Okay.
So, for the Terminators, it looks like I have 2 combi weapons, and then the rest are combi bolters.
Okay.
So for the 2 combi weapons, it's going to be they're within rapid fire, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s, rolling all.
Aren't combi weapons 4?
I don't think.
4 to hit, I think.
Let me check.
But you get to roll all, so.
Yeah. I would not be so. Oh wait, you're right. They are 4. I mentioned that. I thought it was stupid. Yeah, combi weapons.
It's
So
the same
4s.
with Stern Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so 2, and then
Are you shooting the Hellions, right?
yeah, all the Terminators are putting their
Yeah.
stuff into the Hellions, and then Abaddon's going to Drazar.
T4.
Okay, T4, so 4s. So both of them. And these aren't mortal wounds because Hellions are not infantry.
Yep.
So 2 and no AP.
Cool. So 5 ups. Neither. How much damage?
2 in total.
In total? Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 dice.
4. So 3, so 12. 3s rolling all.
Yep.
With exploding 5s. And lethal hits 5s. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. So these get pulled, but also explode.
So 5 extra. Nice. 4s.
4s. Okay. So that is going to be 10 and no AP.
Yeah. Woo. So they die.
Okay. And then time for Babylon.
Okay.
Easy Kyle. Pretty sure it's 4 shots? Yeah, 4 shots. 4 shots, sustained hits 1, hitting on 2s. Okay, we like that. So 3 lethal explosions. Rerolling that into another lethal explosion. Holy shit. And then wounding on Drazar's T4.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3s. Okay. Jesus. 8 at AP 1.
Okay. So 4 ups. How much damage piece?
2.
Oof. Yeah, he's dead.
Damn. Dude, Abaddon, that's Terminator Squad was fucking offended by Drazar and the homies just rolling up and killing all the Chosen.
It's true.
After that, we are going to, I think that's actually all my shooting. So on to charges. Pausist into the Druki.
Yep.
Witches. Getting a 6.
Good enough.
Hell yeah. Their bases are so fucking tiny. Like, I don't really notice it. Like, I didn't really notice it with Quins because, like, all their, like, posing is super fucking wonky and weird.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, so many, like, elves are on small-ass bases.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then for this stuff over here, we are going to charge... I am just going to charge the Terminators into just the Talos.
Okay.
Oh, shit. So, into just the Talos. Well, yeah, just the Talos. I don't need 3 dice. What the hell am I doing? Getting a 6. So, bop. 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 Bop.
Okay.
Okay, there is that. Gonna start off fighting. We're gonna go with the Possessed first. 4.
Choice.
Yeah. I saw that you had 2 CP over there. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10.
I will Quicksilver reactions to -1 your hit roll,
Okay.
and I'm gonna empower them too, just because when the time comes.
Okay. Okay, so 40 attacks, hitting on 4s, exploding 5s.
Okay. Ooh, that was value done. You did get a lot of 5s though, so you'll probably get most of that back.
Yeah, I'll probably break even. Okay, so then 5s and 6s.
Okay.
It's not quite all of them back, but enough.
Good amount.
A good amount. And then,
What do you have? Strength 5? Strength 6?
yeah, strength 5, I think.
Okay, so it's 3s.
3s. Okay, so 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 16, 19, 20 exactly.
Nice. Okay. 4 ups. Hopefully lots of them. Ooh, that was a very, oh wow. That's a good roll.
Oh yeah.
I will not die.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh wait, I forgot about the devastating wounds. Fuck. Oh well. My own bad.
Okay. So I will have 4 remaining.
Okay.
Okay. 4 pinball and fighting is pretty nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. Over here with these lads. Oh, real quick, they're Dark Pact. I succeed.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 Power Fists and 2 Accursed Weapons going into the Talos.
Okay.
So Power Fists real quick. Okay, so 3-piece. Hitting on 3s, rolling all fails. And sustained hits. So bop, bop, bop.
D5.
Okay. Winning on 3s. Okay. That's going to be 6 at AP2.
Okay, 6 at AP2 on the Chronos. So 5 ups. Sheesh. Save 4 of them. How much damage apiece?
2 apiece.
2 apiece. So 5 Abaddon pains. Saving no more, so I'll be alive with 1 wound.
Okay.
Or no, with 3 wounds.
Okay. And then the Accursed Weapons. Exploding 5s. Rerolling everything because Abaddon. Okay, so bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop. Winning on 4s this time because strength 5 or because T5.
Yep.
So that is going to be 6 more at AP2.
Okay. Sheesh.
Damn.
Save 4 more. How much damage are these?
1 piece.
Hells yeah.
He's alive at 1, 2.
Dude, yep.
Damn. Ouch.
Okay. Well, I'll elect with my, let's do the Chronos, I guess.
The Chronos? Okay.
Let's empower it. Empowering it, do I get it back? I do, because it's a Chronos, that's their ability. So, that will be 4 attacks and reroll hit roll. So I'm hitting on 4s.
What are you going into?
The Lord.
The champion or the...
Whoever the wounded dude is that I was fighting over.
The champion, got it.
So 4 hits.
Okay.
And then... wounds are. I'm strength 5. So 3 wounds at AP0.
AP0, okay. So on 3s, seeing all of them.
Nice. He can attack now.
Yep. He's going to Dark Pact, so he gets to add 1 to his weapon strength, which is just enough for him.
Okay.
View. Okay. So 5 attacks with exploding 6s. Okay. Wounding on.
Is it the
3s.
Talus? Or
Yes.
the yeah, because I'm strength 3. Or T5.
So 2. AP 2.
Save 1, not the other.
2.
5 ups. Save them both. I'm living. Okay, the sheep.
The sheep.
The Ravager.
Oh.
Or Raider, whatever it is. Melee weapon, 3 attacks. Oh, I'm powering it, sorry. Power. I'm still alive. I get it back. Fuck yeah.
Does the Raider have that too?
Kronos gives it out in a 9-inch bubble.
Oh, gotcha.
It's called like Pain Parasite. Purpose it back. Okay, so those all miss, but I get to reroll. Those all hit. Strength 6. 3s. Oh no. No beans. Okay.
So real quick for Abaddon, for his unit, for their Dark Pact, they succeed. And then on the 2-up, I get the CP, but I don't. I roll 1.
Yep. And then witches, we will also empower them. I'm not with a 9, so I don't get to reroll for that one.
But that's going to be... So we're going to reroll wounds, I think. And then...
It's hits or wounds?
Yep.
Damn.
And
nice.
then... I have a CP... Power from Pain's really good. It's not as good as it was before.
Yeah. The little table of like getting those like very accumulative buffs was very nice.
Yeah. All right. So
Power from Pain is only hit rolls.
the second thing said and or wound rolls.
I'm looking at the army rolls right here.
Can you make it? Oh, it is only hit roll. Oh, sad. I thought it was wounds.
Okay, so just it. So 4 of them. I mean, still good.
Yeah. That would be pretty cracked with how much anti there is in the army, though.
That is true. I didn't think about that. Nice. And 3s. Or not. Well, wait. No. These guys don't have. It was the glaives that have the anti.
Yeah.
They don't have anti.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
So it's gonna be 5s.
So that will be 3 at. Because they don't have any other abilities, I don't think. Nope, just the battle shock thing. Yep, so just 3.
AP?
1.
1. 4s. Making 2, taking 1.
1 damage.
Okay. 1 guy is down to 2.
Nice. Okay. Scoring for your turn, sir?
I was holding 3 at the start. Engage. I don't score engage because I'm not within 3 table quarters. I'm only within 2, technically. And I don't score cleanse because I am performing objectives. I'm actually going to toss cleanse for a CP.
Okay. So you didn't score any secondaries that turn?
No. And I was holding 3 at the start.
I got you for that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So the beginning of the turn, we'll go up to 2.
3.
I get my new tactical choice. Behind enemy lines actually seems pretty doable. So, do that. Yeah, both these guys. So let's see. Let's go ahead and. Because I don't think are Ravager's aircraft. I don't believe.
I don't think so, no.
No,
then
then they would have those special rules.
yeah, they
and
wouldn't have.
stuff,
They wouldn't be able to start on the board.
Okay, cool. So that's 2 there. So let's go ahead and I have to roll for my witches. I don't believe they pass that. That's Rax. Oops. Oh, they do, honestly.
Oh, yeah?
They do pass it. Okay, so let's go ahead and Interesting. Let's go ahead and yep, we'll fall back with that one ship. It's kind of done bumping into you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, just gonna come zipping over here.
And do you have to make a desperate escape test, or is that not until you're below starting strength or half strength?
I think it's not tier below starting strength, but just double check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and for mine, I scored 10. Okay. Fight, pile in. Is it in the
1
movement
second while
phase?
you're holding.
I'd sticky objectives.
Oh, that's right, because I haven't gotten on that point yet.
Mm.
Right, never mind.
That's why you hold that one over there still for now. Let's see.
I didn't think about that. I thought I was going to lose that point. Oh.
Yeah, your cultists could be running around. Flying, movement phase, fallback moves. I think Desperate Escape is if you go over models. Yeah.
Okay.
Just fallback normally though. Yep. That's what it says.
And there are rules that force desperate escapes to fall back. Okay, never mind.
And then this guy is gonna go ahead and also come flying over this way. Bing. This Kronos is gonna fall back. It's 7 inches. Oh. Eek. Sorry, buddy. And then let me see here. This guy is gonna go ahead and go like 9 of its inches, 3 of its inches, and then
Wasn't 10 for you to be on the objective with it?
yeah,
Okay. Oh, that's right, because it measures from hole, not from base. Never mind.
and we'll go right here.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then cool. So then that should do it. So my one guy that didn't fall back is going to Dark Lance this lone fellow.
Okay.
So hits on a 4, wounds on a 4. So
Okay.
1 AP3 on the champion.
Okay. On a 6. Nope, I rolled a 1.
7 damage.
7 damage. He is dead.
Or 8 damage, actually.
He is dead.
Sorry.
You've been hanging with AP1 stuff for the past like turn and a half. That's why he hasn't died.
I haven't been hitting with any AP. Yeah, so there's that.
He hasn't had an emerald. He's been saving on 3s.
We'll do the 4 splinter pistols and fighting over here.
Splintle pistols.
So hitting on 3s, 2 misses, anti-infantry 3, 1 wound at no AP.
No AP. 3 up. Not making it.
1 damage.
Down to 1.
Okay, let's do, that boat's gonna shoot its shots into that squad right there.
Okay.
3 lances on the Ravager. Bing, 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 bing. Reach weapons, Dark Lance, there we go.
I'm going to spend the 1 CP to give him -1 to hit.
Sounds good. So there we go. So 4s, 2 hits, 1 miss. And then I need 2s, 2 wounds, AP3.
2 at AP3. Okay, gonna take it on the dude in cover. I'm gonna roll these 1 at a time. So AP2, so saving on a 5. Making it with a 6.
Nice.
And then second one, failing with a 3.
Minimum 3 damage.
Yep, so he is dead.
Nice. We'll do the next 3 Dark Lances, same target. So still -1 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 misses because I can't empower. 1 wound though at
Okay.
AP3.
AP3, so on a 6 up. Not making it.
Or a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Okay. I think that's pretty much. Oh, actually, I did score Defend Stronghold at the end because I still control that. So 5 at the end of the last turn.
Okay, so go ahead and grab your new one.
Yeah.
That's a gambit.
Which I could grab if I wanted to. But I wouldn't get ahead of me, which I do want. So engage in all fronts.
Very
Okay.
possible. How much movement you have?
Well, I've already moved. So then we'll go and do.
Fighting.
Ravagers are OC3. What are my. So they hold that pretty good. What are my. Raiders OC2. Cool. So we'll go ahead and charge with the one raider that over there that did not fall back.
Okay.
With a 5, I think from my hole that makes it to those guys.
Like 90% sure, but I'll just. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yep, let's go ahead and pop me on that objective, please. Smack a deck. I shall tank shock. So I've got 6 attacks, and there are, and I believe there's like a rule that if there's so many models, you get extra.
It's for tank shock. It's if you select a weapon and then you roll more dice for it.
There is a way to get extra on the tank shock, though.
Yeah, you get more dice. That's the extra.
Oh yeah, but I think it's a melee weapon. Oh, it's the vehicle's base strength though, and then there's a blast like rule. That's what I was talking about. Duncan mentioned it in our game the other day. I think. I thought. Oh, if it's greater, which it is, I roll 2 additional d6. That's what it was. So nice. So here we go. 5 ups for mortals. Woo! That is 5 mortal wounds on those poor cultists.
Okay.
Okay. Oh shoot. Oh, that was a tank shock, and that happens in the charge phase. So then we'll charge with both those units over there. I've got a 4, which I don't think.
No, not quite.
No. So then we'll re-roll for the CP that I got there for a 5, which definitely does. Yep. So then this one's gonna come running over, and we'll base you. Pink. And then this one, same dealio, with a 9. Oh yeah. For more binkage. Bink. Kronos fell back, so I can't charge. Then, sweet. So we will go ahead and start off with that one into those dudes.
I'm just playing a cultist on there so I don't forget that. That objective is still mine.
Yeah. So rolls over there, 2 hits. 2 wounds on the cultist, no AP.
I think the cultists have a 5 up. Let's check real quick. I've never looked at their stat sheet. They have a 6 up. Never mind. Okay. So 6s. Failing both. So 2 die.
Nice. Okay. And we shall base them.
Yeah.
And then over there, unless you want to interrupt with those bad boys.
Nah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm just rolling together because they're the same
Yeah.
thing. Oh, so bad. 1 wound. No AP on those fellas.
Okay, so on through it. Making it with a 4.
Nice. All right. With the witches, I'm probably just gonna pull them.
Okay.
Good. Gives you murder them.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Very definitively. Okay, I'll go ahead and swing back with these lads. We are going to do Havocs.
How many attacks they have?
4 apiece. So 4, 4, and 4. Okay. Going into the Ravager with the red sails. Hitting on 3s. And I'm going to go for sustained hits. Okay. Yep. With the 1 missing. And then wounding on 6s. Nothing. Cool.
Rip. Okay. Sweet. So at the end of my turn, I will get behind enemy lines for 4 VP, and I'm tactical, so it'll be 5 VP, and then I will sack, engage on all fronts for a CP.
Valid and fair.
Alrighty. Being of your turn, you will get 15 again on primaries.
Okay. Awesome.
And you may draw your new tactical cards if you wish to.
Can I get this guy? I got behind enemy lines. No. Okay.
That
Awesome.
also seems pretty doable.
3 for the turn. Okay.
Oh, and roll to see if they are
Oh,
objectives
battle
checked.
shock.
That actually would matter.
Yeah. So battle shock.
Probably
I need
pretty
a
bad for
7 up.
cultists.
I get a 7 up.
Really, for a cultist, a 7?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I just looked.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay. After that. Okay. Going up to 3 at the start of my turn. Let's do stuff. Okay. So, movement phase. 9. A little bit further back. 9. Gave me a right there-ish. And I'm going to put these guys on the top floor, but they're actually on the bottom floor.
Yep, you're good.
Just to make life easy. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. After that, that's their movement. No, I believe in them. Okay, they're gonna sit tight there. These Havocs are going to fall back. Yeah, they're gonna fall back this direction. And then, do I have to use this now? Yes. I'm gonna spend 1 CP for unnatural swiftness on them, so they can fall back, shoot, and charge.
Wow.
Okay. After that, we are good for this shooting phase.
Okay.
Okay, on to Abaddon and his crew. They're going to put Kami Meltas and the Kami Bolters into this Talus right here.
Okay.
Because it has survived long enough.
Yeah, I've got 2 wounds. I don't think I have a dice in here.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you did right there.
Oh, I did? I did.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for me. Hurry, Bailey.
Building good habits.
That's right.
I got 3 Kami Bolters.
Okay.
Going for exploding 5s, lethal hits 5s. Okay, and then rerolling the fails. Okay, so 5 explosions, or 4 explosions.
Yeah.
And then winning on toughness, sorry, 6?
5.
5? Okay, so winning on 5s. 1, 2, that was not 6. So 6.
EP 2.
AP 0.
Oh.
These are common bolters.
Might have a better save. Do what? I do. 3 ups.
Okay.
She'll fail 1.
Okay.
How much damage?
1.
5 up. Nope. So I'm down to 1 wound.
Okay. Common meltas. Okay. Good talk.
And the 3 is a miss as well, unfortunately. But I drew it. Nice.
And then getting my explosion. Oh, and that lethally hit.
Yep.
Then wounding on 5s. Getting 2. So that's going to be 3 at, no, AP 1.
Okay, so 4 ups. None of them. 2 damage a pop, right?
1 damage.
Oh. On the combies?
Yeah.
Are they 2?
Nope, 1.
Oh.
They just have an additional AP. And anti-infantry and death wounds.
Interesting. Okay,
Yep.
so he will die. 4 does not blow up, so he is gone. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to plug their last cans into this red-sailed Ravager. I'm gonna spend the 1 CP to reroll 1 to wound. Oh, sorry. Real quick before I finish. Dark back for them.
Ha, they fail.
I did fail, but I think Abaddon lets them reroll. Gonna check. No, not there. Oh, it's one of his abilities that lets them reroll for War Master. So they do take D3 more wounds. Taking 1. So 1 dude is down to 2. And then I think the Dark Destiny, it did fail, so I don't get the CP for that. Okay.
Which also could have been why that felt busted, because that's your first one you failed this game. So like,
because I have a lot of Chaos Icons all over the place.
so you're getting the benefits. But
So
yeah.
Chaos Icons let me reroll fails, and I've been rolling pretty hot with them because they have a leadership of 6.
Yeah.
And you haven't had any minuses on that, so It's been pretty.
Which is kind of surprising. I did not see anything in Drukari that throw minuses.
Mm.
Except for, I think special. Well, I think the homunculus can give Rax that ability, but like, but I mean like it's Rax.
Yeah. Okay, going for sustained hits with them. Getting the reroll ones.
2 sustained hits, very nice.
Yup. And then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, so 2, and then 3 AP 3.
My 6 up invuln. I'll save 1 to go through. How much damage?
2d6 plus 2. Actually, gonna roll these. Okay, so 5, 9.
Nice. So I will live. With the 2 wounds.
Okay.
Okay. Hot. Okay.
All right. They shot. They don't have guns. Gonna charge with these guys now. Into both Ravager or Raiders. Getting a 6.
Okay.
The Possessed are here to save us.
Yeah, right?
Oh no, the Possessed are here to save us.
More like eat ya.
Okay, that guy still won. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna put 5 into here, 4 into here, and that one's outside combat.
Okay, I will do the -1 to hit, I think, if I can do it on this guy. I think it's just excluding aircraft, so I'm gonna double check. The civil reactions when Drukari unit. Doesn't say anything about vehicles. So yeah, so -1 to hit on this fellow.
He's just fucking cranking that whip.
I guess.
Okay, and then I will spend. Oh, do I want to? Yeah, I do. So, spending the 1 CP for reroll 1s to hit and wound.
Yep.
So, 4 is rolling 1s, 5 explode.
Yep, it's the high man.
Yeah, it's the 5 into the purple cell.
Okay.
Sweet. So, I didn't roll any 1s. A lot of 2s and 3s, though.
Yeah, ouch.
Jesus. Okay. And then exploding 5s.
One under there. Yep.
So, you do get to reroll that one.
Yep.
Into a 6. Hell yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. And this is wounding on 5s.
Yeah, 59.
Okay, so 5s and 6s are.
58, but still 5s, yeah.
Yeah. So 5s and 6s are mortals.
Nice.
Okay. Pop, pop. So that's going to be 8 mortals and then 2 at AP1.
Okay, 2 5-ups. Nope. How much damage on each of those?
2.
2. So I'll be
12 in total.
12 total, so I will die. Do I pop? I do.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of fun. I haven't blown up yet in the game. So I'm deadly demise. Everything within 6 inches takes
It'll be your deadly demise score.
D3.
D3.
So my guy will take 1.
Mhm.
If you want to just throw 10 over there on him.
Sure.
And then your cultist will take 3, which will kill him.
Cultist will take 3.
And then the other squad will take 3.
Okay, and possessed take 3, so 1 guy dies, and 1 guy, the guy who is not in combat dies, and 1 guy's at 2.
Nice.
And then for
Okay.
the 4 into the other Ravager,
Raider.
Raider. So
Don't make him more than he's meant to be.
3 and 4. So this one's 3s, we're rolling 1s.
Yep.
5 explode. Hell yeah. So 5s explode, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then 5s, 6s are mortals. Okay, so that's
I
gonna be,
know my say. So I die.
Okay.
Do I blow up? No.
no, 4th hit. Okay,
Well, sure.
no
Okay.
worries. Okay. End of my turn. I don't score behind enemy lines or engage all fronts.
Okay.
So that is gonna be it for me.
Okay. Beginning of my turn, I get 10 again. And then we shall flip here. Deploy teleport Homer. That's a bad one. Attempting target. I'm gonna spend the CP I just gained to sack and draw another for something hopefully better. Storm hostile objective. Yeah, sad. All right. So 33, nice. So we'll go ahead and go into. Not gonna get that over there. Let's, I guess, just stay where we're at. And
Darklands?
I will. And this secondary requires you to pick a secondary no man's land you don't want me to control. I'm probably imagining you're gonna do that one.
Yeah.
So that's the way. Okay. So yeah, we'll just Darklands that unit there. Maybe get some power from pain, hopefully.
Alex?
Okay. So first 3 Darklances, we get 2 hits. 1 wound. AP 3.
Maybe 3. So just on 6s. I save.
Nice. The other Dark Lances, all hit, all wound, 3 AP 3.
3 AP 3, 6s. Failing all 3.
And 3 damage.
There we go.
Okay. And that should do it. So that'll be the end of my turn there.
Okay.
So it'll be 0 on secondary sadly for me there. So
Okay.
turn 5.
Turn 5. So
Well,
I will
CP.
score 15 for my
Yep.
primaries.
Yep.
And then for secondaries, hopefully I can try to close some out. Okay. We are going to try to.
You have your work stuff in your car, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
My shirt's in the car.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. I got behind enemy lines. I engage on fronts. So. Oh, okay. I didn't read that part. Damn. We are going to just try to. Deployment zone was what? 9 from the center?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to advance these lads that direction. Rolling a 1. I'm gonna spend a CP and get a turn to roll that. Into a 1. God. Let's see. Is there any way I can finagle this? So I'm in your
Just should
deployment.
do it. So you're there.
Oh wait, no, I can't.
Well, I mean, you're. Does that have to be holy with him?
Yeah, you have to be 3 inches away from any
Sad.
other table quarter. So never mind. I'm actually just gonna keep them there for safety.
Yeah. That makes sense.
In that case, I do nothing. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Bada bing. Now it's my turn. Man. It's interesting. Okay. So I'll wrap up 3 CP.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get rid of a tempting target. I'll pay a CP to get rid of a tempting target.
Well, no, you could have just discarded at the end of your last turn.
I kept it because there was something interesting. Oh wait, no, that's the one I discarded last time. Cleanse.
Performing actions on objectives.
What was that?
You have to perform actions on objectives.
All right. Let's see. What's to control an objective marker you controlled before.
Da, 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 da. We're gonna fucking try.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
go, boys. All right. Let's see. And one of these was it alive at 2 wounds?
I think it was the red sails that were alive at 2 wounds.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So I'll power from pain red sails. Well, no, I'll power from pain the unwounded one, I think, and do reroll hits. I'll power fail red sails because reroll hits. Let's do that.
And do they bracket? Do they have a damage
Yes.
ability? Okay.
He's bracketed. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just first red sails. We'll shoot everything into that unit there.
Okay.
So 4 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling. So 2 hits. I need 2s, 2 wounds, AP3 on the termies.
Okay, on the 4 pinballs, making both.
Nice. Getting the other 3 from the other guy. Sadly, only hits with 1, wounds with 1, and more at AP3.
Okay, 4 pinball, not making it.
We'll take care of him. Okay, then what's the OC of the Terminators?
I think 1 apiece. And let me check real quick. Terminators are 1 apiece, and Abaddon himself is 4.
Okay. We will charge the regular guy, 11 inches. We like that. So do you have to go to the closest unit, or is that for pylon?
And then that's for piling.
Yeah. So we'll just get in close to you, nestle in. Hey, baby. How you doing? And then we'll tank shock.
Mm-hmm.
So Raiders melee weapons are strength 6 also. We don't double your strength though. 5s. You'll take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, so 1 termie is down to 1.
Other one will charge. The 5. I'm pretty sure this is their demise, and that's okay. Let's go like that. Okay. Cool. So, what's Abaddon's OC? C2?
4.
4. Ah, fuck. All right. Well, you gotta get. I think that's. You will definitely kill those in the fight phase. I have 2 wounds on 1. Determined to take care of that. Abaddon will take care of the other one.
Yeah.
So I'll only score 10 more for my primaries and will not take that objective.
Okay. Great
Good
game,
game, sir.
Absolutely.
I think you pull it out with a couple points, but it's going to be close no matter what. So
Secondaries are rough for me.
So for primaries, you can score up to 50, and you
50.
got 45, 50 exactly.
And then
And 10 with secondaries, and we'll just say you're fully painted because it's a practice game.
Mhm.
And then I got 40 in the primary line, 10 for being painted, and 20 on the secondaries.
So
So
70 versus 70. Oh shit.
Damn, a
That was a tie. Fuck.
Hell yeah. Good game, dude.
Absolutely.
That was interesting.
Mhm.
The secondary scoring was interesting.
Yeah,
I definitely think DRUKARI will benefit more from a fixed mission pack. I think there's some armies that definitely will too. But I don't know, that was kind of fun. We're so fast that the tactical one could work too.
Yeah.
You just kill all my fast units immediately in the beginning. So
Yeah, that was kind of the plan. Secondaries were kind of rough for me.
yeah.
I was not having good luck with pulling ones that I could exactly complete at the right stages in the game.
I was surprised you didn't run behind enemy lines this way, because then you would have taken this objective, so it wouldn't matter if I got that one. And then got your behind enemy lines over here with the 2 of them. Because there was no way I could have come back and stolen that.
With what?
Oh,
With
Possessed.
possessed?
Yeah, advanced them into the next turn. That's kind of what I thought you were going to do, but that also worked, and you got kills there, and then they weren't potentially shooting Dark Lances.
Exactly. That's the main reason why I did it. And also, I was hoping, I completely forgot about Tank Shock. So I was hoping to, I didn't think that the cultists would die so fast. I knew the
I also
Raiders
exploded over there, too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't know that Raider,
I rolled hot on that tank shot.
Yeah. And then in my head, Raiders had a little bit less melee than that. So I was like, they'll probably be, I wanted to kill them, leave the cultists there, and then start going to do that. Or maybe try and like grab engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
But it just did not work out that way.
That's how it goes sometimes. But, yeah, wow, a tie. First tie in 10th, probably.
Yeah.
I don't really know that, but it's very, very potential that could have been the very first tie of 10th edition.
Could be.
I mean, it hasn't technically been released. A lot of people are playing games, but
Yeah.
at least the first stream tie. That's pretty dope.
That was pretty fun.
Well,
I really liked CSM.
that was cool.
That felt good.
Oh, did it go away? No, it's still going. What's happening?
What?
Oh, I think I'm still streaming, but I'm not sure. Interesting. Yeah, no, it's there. It's just it's going away.
Weird.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be right back in about like 20-25 minutes with Nick for Demons vs. Sisters of Battle. If you want to watch that, we'd super appreciate you jumping in and letting us know. Also be a pretty fun, diverse one. All right, see you in a few minutes, guys.
Thanks for watching.
That's a wrap, maybe? No?
That's a wrap, possibly.
Oh, no.